All right, welcome back to Unseen Sports TV and also persons over by El Futuro Sports Academy as well. Big up Uno self. Yeah, man, you know I think already. Like, subscribe, and share to the content when you come onto the YouTube platform. All right, like, subscribe, and share to the content. Yeah. So we're discussing the Nation League squad that was selected, right? We're also going to look at Leon Bailey's return to the Nations League, to the Jamaica squad. And we are also going to look at Adrian Reid and Richard King. You know, what sparked that plug for Steve MacClaren to select, and Norman Campbell as well, to select these players in the squad. Like, subscribe, and share. These are the topics we are going to talk about today. But before we do so, there are some things that you guys as fans have to do. And one of them is to like the stream and subscribe to the stream and share the live to your friends and family. Let them know that Unseen Sports TV is live. Yeah, man. So I'll go straight night, people. The comment section is yours. And I'm going to mindset media because boycotting this team, Jamaica football is no standard. What are you talking about? Stop the foolishness, mindset media. Stop the foolishness. Yeah? Stop the foolishness. What do you mean by Jamaica team don't have any standard? I'm going to put my number in the chat. 341 So my number is in the chat. You can call in. I am going to put the invite link as well in the chat as well, so persons can jump on and join the stream. Yeah. So there you have it. The link, the number. You guys can call into the platform. All right. Remember to share the live to as many people as possible. Let them know that Unseen Sports is here. We are live and direct. Let us look at the background right here. That one is not really cutting from me right now. This one. Alright, so this one is okay. Alright, so let me put the squad list up. So the squad list is going to be up right there. Let me put myself right there so we can see it better. Yeah. Alright. So there you have it. Goalkeeper, Andre Blake, Connor Boyce Clark, Jamal Waite. You know, for me, I don't have no problem with the goalkeepers that was selected there. Andre Blake, Connor Boyce Clark, or Jamal Waite. You know, if they would carry four goalkeepers, they would love to see Shaquan Davis there. Connor Boyce Clark is there. You know, so it's here and there for the goalkeeper from Shaquan Davis from Mount Pleasant. Understand me? Good goalkeeper, quality goalkeeper. Saw him in action. The second game that they won, and he was like pivotal in that defense line as a goalkeeper. He was pivotal, secure that win over Onyx Gardens for more pleasant there. Um, so I have no problem with it. Connor Boyd Clark is there as well. Jamal Wade and Jay Blake is back, so you know he's going to take his number one position. Jamal Wade, quality goalkeeper as well, is there. I have no problem. Defenders: Dexter Lembikisa, Deshaun Bernard, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, Michael Hector, Richard King, Amari Bell, Joel Latibodier, Ethan Pinnock. All good for me, in my opinion. All good and all deserve to be in the squad. Drop a comment in the comment section. Which one of the defender them right here so don't deserve to be in the squad? Yeah? Which one of the defenders here right now don't deserve to be in the squad? Anybody watching want to comment can do so. But mindset media, I don't understand why you want to boycott the team because what? Because the NBA is in the side? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like we need to move past certain things, bro. This is football. This is not personal business. This is not personal. This is football. This is not personal. Why are we having an issue with Leon Bailey back in the squad? I don't understand it. I don't understand why we have an issue with Leon Bailey in the squad. Yeah? Anybody want to tell me why they have an issue with Leon Bailey in the squad? Tell me right. So I say, I don't have an issue. But anyway, the defenders, right? The defenders now we just call out the names of the defenders. Yeah, Dexter Lembikisa, Deshaun Bernard, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, Michael Hector, Richard King, Amari Bell, Joel Latibodier, Ethan Pinnock. For me, I have no problem with Dexter Lembikisa, no problem with Deshaun Bernard, no problem with Greg Lee. Damian Lowe is always going to be there. Michael Hector, good centre back. Richard King, good centre back. Amari Bell, good left back. Joel Atibodier, good at I think it's a left centre back or right centre back. You know, plays good at the right back as well. Ethan Pinnock, good centre back as well. You know, one of the best that we have in the squad. So I have no problem with the defense line that was selected. I have no issues with that. No issues there. No issues. Midfielders now. Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer get the next chance. No problem with him getting the next chance, but I want to see him play his position that he's supposed to play. Don't want to judge him after the position that Grimson, ask him to fit in and play. I want to see him at his number 10 position where we have freedom to move the ball forward to see if, we can start request back Tarek McGee. Because right now Tarek McGee a drop ball now. Tarek McGee a drop ball in competition. It's a matter of time, I think, based on the selection now for the forwards, it's a matter of time for Steve MacClaren look back on Tarek McGee and give him opportunity. If him continue to play like how he play in that competition. Other people may say Anthony Sports mad, and thing right now to call Maggie name, but have you seen Maggie playing this game recently? Have you guys seen Maggie play recently? That's the question. Yeah? That's the question out there. That's the question out there. Have you guys seen Maggie play recently? Maggie really doing well. Alright, but I have no problem with Casey Palmer getting an opportunity to impress now. Impress now. We're playing Cuba now. Yeah? Impress now. No. Don't want anybody come to Lansing Sports after this game that he's supposed to get the next chance again. Impress now, brother. Casey Palmer is a time now for you to impress now. Next person, I'm happy that he's there. Kara Anderson, good player. Looking forward for him to get some good time in this game. Bobby Reid is a good midfielder as well. Joel Latibodier. John Russell. Look like Steve MacClaren have something special for John Russell. Look like Steve MacClaren have something special for John Russell. Yeah, man. I like it. give back the youth a chance. It was fair. It was unfairly treated, in my opinion. Unfairly treated. You know, did not get the opportunity to prove himself, and the opportunity that he got, he did not look bad at all on the field. So in my head, I'm just wondering what went wrong. It was a relationship breakdown. You know, not seeing eye to eye with the system. You know, coach just never trust him to play. Gabby Mix,
Everything else one time, not Bridge.
I am live on I'm live.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
So you want to join? I sent you the link. You know.
Uh,
All right. Yeah. All right, people. So people take them a stroll in at the party. Looking forward to have a discussion with everybody who jumps onto the platform. Remember, the comment section is yours. And when you come onto the platform, please like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV and also El Futuro Academy as well. Yeah, man. So we're going through the squad that is selected for the Nations League game. We're going to play Cuba. We're going to play Cuba the 6th of September. Yeah, 6th of September, we're going to play Cuba. And looking forward to see the stadium full of people. Yeah, man, looking forward to see the stadium full of people. You know, the hype and everything there. So looking forward to see the stadium full of people coming the 6th of September. You know, Unseen Sports have a lot of work, so I'm going to try to say we can balance both the work and the YouTube space. So, you know, it's a lot of work, you know. Things going on time and all that. All right. Coach Meeks is here, people. Coach Meeks is here. Coach Cabby Meeks. Going through the squad. So let's go over again so I can get your input on the players who are selected based on the position that they fill them in on this flyer. All right. Before we go further, I want to just talk about the topic first. And it says, Leon Bailey shocking return to the Nations League squad, plus Adrian Reid impressed. Um, Adrian Reid impressed Steve MacClaren, and we're going to talk about Cavaliers as well. You know. So let's go into the squad. So the goalkeepers I talk about was Andre Blake, Connor Boyce Clark, and Jamal Wade. Are you okay with those players?
yeah, the goalkeeper. Maybe I think Davis should be. I don't think Davis get his full opportunity. That's Mount as a goalkeeper, but all in all, goalkeeper, okay.
All right. So for me, it's the same thing. I think the goalkeeper is okay. They have Connor Boyce Clark there, so I have no issue. He's young, you know, same as Davis Shakwan. I think if they would carry four goalkeepers, he would be the next one there. I think he's a quality goalkeeper in my opinion. Just a matter of time for him now to get to be trusted in the goal for Jamaica national team. It's a matter of time. Next time we saw him in the game again for Mumpleton versus Hanegard, looked really impressive. I think he was one of the key part in securing that victory for Mumpleton as well. Oh, the fan wind blowing. Did you hear me loud and clear? I hear the fan wind, Samit.
Now you're clear, but me still I hear the fan one.
I hear the fan wind. Better now?
Yeah.
Why people even turn on the fan and I got hot like a fire. Swear. So, oh, it sound on Jack Drummond. Talk to me if it sound better now. So Jack Drummond was saying that Mr. Meeks that I will not be eating out on why they choose Adrian Reid. I believe we have had a DM problem for such a long time. Why not build someone for the position?
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. We have that
Technical.
problem. We should try to get some talents and build that. But the tool for me, I was not impressed with Adrian Reid from the under 20s. I thought that he lost the ball pretty easily. His awareness on the field was was just below the level that I expected of him. However, he's been given an opportunity to redeem himself. I am hoping that the coach now will focus on building that CDM because we desperately need somebody who can stand up in our midfield field, fetch the ball and bring the connections from attack, from defense to attack easily, and not a set of persons who is hiding away. I think Asian is a good potential. I think we have other potential, but we need to expose these players because if we can get somebody overseas, which I don't think is possible, because the person that they are pursuing, the person Hayden, I don't think he has much interest in playing too much football, especially international football, where he has to travel a lot. So we have ample time now. I think based on what we have coming in or expected to come in with Mason Greenwood, I'm hoping that Hutchinson will come in and etc. I think we have a good attacking force, but we need to solidify the defense and into the middle of the field, especially the middle of the field. And we have to expose some of our players and we have to build them and get them ready. That comes the World Cup and beyond. We have a team that is competent.
Yeah, but I have a different spin to the Adrian Reid thing. I thought that the quality that he had with him in the under 20 really affected how he play as well. He wasn't fit enough. He wasn't a fit player at the under 20 as well. For me, based on investigation, was a pickup team. A lot of training, a lot of cohesiveness. Nothing never really transpired there. So looking at him in the game last night and the games before, after the under 20, he looks really good last night for Cavaliers in that park versus a Police FC with a big number of players, bigger players than who play for Trinidad and Tobago. Going up against them, he looks good in the middle of the park there. You know, he looks totally different playing with players who understand the game beside it. So I am expecting that he will, if given a chance in the game, he will rise to the occasion. He's like a Kyle Dixon, in my opinion.
You said something that is important, and I will highlight it. You said that he looks good with people who can play around him. No, we need players when it is required of them to lead, they ought to lead. In the under 20, he was expected to lead. I don't think he did a, a good job to the level that I expected him to perform. It wasn't rock bottom down to the ground, but it was I was expecting more from him. Um, I think Adrian Reid is a player who has expectations to go pro, and he wants to be a professional in the sport. And for someone to come and use the excuse that he was not fit is just not good enough because as a pro or as a future professional, you should keep yourself in the frame, in the mindset, physically as well, to ensure that whenever an opportunity presents itself to you, you are ready to take that opportunity. So that for me, I think Jamaicans on a whole need to take themselves more serious because you don't need a coach to keep you physically fit. There's a lot of gyms in Jamaica. You can check up a professional. You get them to write a plan for you and follow it. You have cardio. You have a lot of things that you can do for yourself. We need to stop depending on people for everything. We need to do for things ourselves.
You're definitely right on that. We need to work on some things, but at the end of the day, Adrian Reid is a young player. A lot will then try to compare Adrian Reid with other persons in football across in the world. But I tend not to compare them because each development is different, and it's not easy when you have a Jamaican passport to get a contract overseas or develop properly in this country.
Let, let,
So
let, let me ask you something, Auntie. If Adrian Reid wants to get a you say you're not going to compare. But if him to get a contract, he has to compete against the other set of persons who are behaving professionally. So he has to think differently because when he goes to Europe, he's going to compete against other players his age but have sorry, a different mindset. When you make reference to the game yesterday, I don't think much of police team. I think physically they are woeful. As the game progressive, you could literally see that they couldn't keep up with the pace of the game. So Adrian Reid will look good in that middle of the field. Adrian Reid has to accept that when he's playing, you're going to have elites which you play against and not so elite. You can't settle for just looking good when persons are not good. You want to be a top player, you have to perform against top players. So his performance yesterday against the police team is good, but I personally don't think that police team is a good team,
All right, so
especially physically.
we are still on the Adrian Reid topic, so let us continue there because Adrian Reid topic is a big part of the um a big
But that's
part.
what I'm on. I'm talking about his
It's
performance
a big
against the team and why he looks
so
good.
so now I'm going to say something to you now that Adrian Reid went on a trials and impressed in the trials in Portugal, and it's not a lot of games after the under 20. So hence my theory seems like it is right, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe the Jamaica Observer who wrote the
Who
article.
said he impressed?
So Kevin, all right. So listen to factual um, information that is written in the Observer. It says the title of it says Adrian Reid Jr. impresses at trials with Portuguese team Estoril. All right, Estoril. Cool. All right, let us move on now. So this is facts, and since sports is getting to you guys, so you can understand here. So the Portuguese Premier League. So I think this is a top flight league in the Portugal league. So the agent of National 20 captain Adrian Reid are guarded optimistic over the potential of securing a deal that would see the defender transferred to Portuguese Premier League club Grupo Deportivo Estral Crea, commonly known as Estral. After what they say was a short but successful tryout recently, Kevin Cohen of International Dimension, the agent that represents a number of Jamaican players, told Observer on Thursday that because they were only able to secure a very short Schengen visa due to some issues beyond our control, the trial period lasted less than a week. Cohen, who also represents Cambridge, who recently joined English League One team Charlton Athletics and Turkey-based SIFA, said the agency took the decision to send Reid on the trials because the opportunity was simple, too good to pass up. Unfortunately, we did because he managed to make an impression on personnel at the club, and they have informed me they may be interested in signing him. You understand me? So that means he went over there and impressed. Reid, who also played for Jamaica Premier League champion Cavalier FC, scored in the semi-final and was one of the standout players on the Jamaican men's under 20 team that recently participated in the CONCACAF Championships in Mexico. We know the truth there. He never played so well, and she's the truth, right? But at the end of the day, these clubs not only looking at the failure, they're looking at the success as well, right, Mr. Meeks? So these clubs when you have a young player, they don't necessarily look at the failure or look at the success. So I guess, in my opinion, I think you're looking just on what he never do, what they expect of him. We're not looking at where the clubs can take him to, based on the talent that he has.
I made no reference to that. I told you firstly that I am happy that he's in the senior team because I think we ought to focus on building our own
I
defensive
think
midfielder because who we're trying to get is just not realistic, and he is one of our best potential in that position at this point. And the only way he can be exposed and improved is by putting him in the big games, getting him to perform. I think playing this Nation League against Cuba and Honduras will be a good exposure for him. But I am of the view that having him on the bench cannot help because we are expected to beat these two teams. I think he should be given the opportunity to play, whether start or not, and develop the player. I think another player should be there, barring that injuries and etc. can happen. I don't think we should invest in just one sole player in that position. But nevertheless, I'm grateful that he's there. When you speak about the article, I have read that article also. I'm aware of that article. I'm aware that the player went and that the player, quote unquote, according to them, he impressed. But I am not convinced about what they're saying until I see some action. Don't tell me that he's impressed and yet still there is no short term or long term contract in the pipeline. I'm not going to accept this until
But,
I
Mike,
hear of January getting an opportunity overseas.
can I challenge you on that? I
Yeah,
believe that same for both players. You would have accept the same thing for Kaim Dixon, but you would accept it for Adrian Reid.
accept what? What did I accept for kindness?
You would accept that Kaim Dixon would have go on a trials, right? And you would say, once this player goes over there, it would work out for him. You'd accept that, right? Because he has the
I,
talent.
I am not understanding what you're saying.
All right. So you said that you're not going to take that report from until you see something concrete. So I'm
Yeah.
asking if it was Kaim Dixon, is a flip side, would you accept it?
When it is Cain Dixon or Jesus Christ, it doesn't matter who. I don't care what people wants to write and say. The only evidence is a contract or an agreement to the fact of giving that person that opportunity. So I don't care who it is. Because I know that people are capable of writing in such a way to to convince you of things that is not really true. Kyle Dixon got an opportunity. I did not celebrate it. When I started to celebrate it is when I heard that he got the contract. If he's not given a contract, whatever they write in that paper means nothing to me.
All right. So my opinion on this matter, anything that Kevin Cowan is handling, it is a 80% chance that it goes up, in my
Kevin
opinion.
Cowan can only write what he thinks. At the end of the day,
Kevin
a
Cowan doesn't write.
person he talks what and people write what him talks.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? You know what me have talk, man. No matter with the technicality, Virgin.
We are debating. So continue.
Eh? No matter
Continue.
with the technicality, man.
Continue.
A reality, man. Because generally people know how to deal with youngsters. And if a youngster is failing, you don't want to tell him say I'm a failure. You're going to try highlight the little positive and try to talk one little negative tonight and just say, hey, let's work on that. Yeah? That's just nature of how adults deal with youngsters, Reggie. So whatever based on my understanding as how you write and so forth, me knows that the possibilities are. I am not saying it is. I am saying there are possibilities are. So for me to be convince me like how Kaim Dixon convinced me. He went on a trial, and at the end of the trial, the team was impressed, and the team pushed along and give him a contract. Don't tell me about people impressed and that. I mean, not see nothing after that. He just dead in a team here. Come on, see man.
All right. So I think we can jump over the Asian rate topic now and go to the the midfielders, the defenders, Mr. Biggs, and ask you what you think about the addition of these defenders into the Nations League squad. All
You think
right.
about that?
What you think about the addition of these defenders in the squad? What do you think about them in the squad? But before we do so, there are questions aiming towards you that I would like you to answer. So let me put them up. Somebody has said, all right. So somebody said, Mr. Meeks. Somebody said Mr. Meeks wants to see the report from the club he went to on trials. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Early B said that Adrian Reid is one for the future, just like Dixon and Whisper. I don't see nothing wrong with this inclusion. It's not like Dixon, Whisper, or finished article. They're all learning the game. That's true.
Let me be clear again. I am excited that he's in the team. I have no problem with him in the team.
Eagle Republic said there is footage of Cambridge United FC versus the English Professional Football Association. Next one. Ravel Morris and Michael Hector played for the PFA. Hector and Ravel looks rusty in the game. Oh, okay.
What the question when you say I ask?
Eh?
What the question when you say I ask?
Soon, wait a minute, wait now. It sounds like you are saying that young players in Jamaica get a look in to help with getting a contract. Who said that, Jeremiah? Me? Unseen, don't let Mr. Meek go back to last week anger. He's on a good vibe since his team won. Beat up on it, pour on it just boy on it can give it some game. I see. Somebody said unseen, the U14 team needs to be kept together and given some advanced training. Send them to some overseas clubs for development and even schooling. Yeah, I believe so. But the nature of it that somebody won't happen. Oh, Meeks. The question was to Meeks. So the question to Meeks was it sound like you are saying that young players in Jamaica get a look in to help with getting a contract.
So like I'm saying, young players do get a look in.
Yeah, to help with getting a contract.
What do you mean by getting a look in?
What do you mean by getting a look in, Jeremiah? Some Meeks don't understand the question. It's a right over one. Yeah? All right, Mr. Meek. So the midfield we're going to right now. The defenders, sorry. Dexter Lembikisa, Deshaun Bernard, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, Michael Hector, Richard King, Amari Bell, Joel Latibody, and Ethan Pinham. Any issue there with any player?
That's normally the same set of defenders for the past algorithms of time. I always say that I don't think Greg Lee is no top player defensively or offensively, but
I bet you
eh?
it's obvious that you will call Greg Lee. I type it in the comment section before you start talking.
The type what?
That you talk about Greg Lee.
I don't think he was no special player. I don't think so. He can't defend. Always just sit and say he's good offensively. And me just can't. Me try to see that every time I watch him and pray and hope saying do something good. I me just not see it, brother. I don't
So
know.
Mr. Meek, that's the beauty about coaching, That's why you always, have an assistant or somebody who do the analysis or do the writing for you. That you would, trust those people that you have around you to give you some information that you would have not seen. Because obviously you're not seen properly.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Greg looks
Duly
very
noted. Huh?
Greg Lee looks electrifying going forward the ball. Looks like whenever Greg Lee in the attacker, you can say, all right, either I'm going to make a screen side or a ball going to the back of it.
I will not allow you to pressure me into a decision or an agreement without my true acceptance of what you're seeing. I don't see what you're seeing with this player. I think this player is the better player that we have currently, but this player is not good enough. It's just the reality. We have to settle with what we have.
I think he's a cut above the rest that we have at our disposal.
I
I don't
think
see
Bell,
anybody.
I would prefer Bell on the field.
I
At
don't see
least Bell
anybody.
will be defensively solid, but offensively weak. Lee to me both weak defensively and offensively. That's just
So
what.
I can remember Mr. Meeks talked about defensively for Greg Lee, but he had the offensive problem just now. Or maybe he starting about putting the two of them together. I remember he talked about defensively Greg Lee's something is wrong defensively, get caught over the ball, but when he goes forward, he always do something offensive. But all of a sudden him gone to the two of them now. We don't understand but let's work with them because this is opinion and all opinion is accepted on El Futuro and Unseen Sports TV. So we can agree to disagree. But from Unseen Sports side of it, Greg Lee is one of our best, along with Lembeke is one of our best wing backs who go forward with the ball, like go in the attack. Right? He's not the best defending, but he's okay defending. That's Greg Lee. Watching him playing over the time, watching him play from Greg Lee, I play for Jamaica. Alright, I saw him play for Jamaica against Saudi Arabia. That's the first time he catch me and I said, yeah, this you suit up there on the team. Yeah? And from that, Greg Lee has been a staple, in my opinion, in the squad. Amari Bell, good defender, and so on, good defender. But going forward is, and football has evolved now, people in the comment section. We all need some defenders who can attack, in my opinion. Anybody else, Coach Mix, that they're looking, that you're saying, Michael Lecter is looking at team right now, not really playing any football. He's a free agent.
Yeah, yeah. I think we have some potential players overseas that can come in at right back and left back to give that area some strength and some competition. I will tell you about those players in subsequent shows.
Okay. Um, I think Greg Lee will make them. I think Greg Lee will make Omari and Bell have to impress to get back in the squad. Greg Lee will make Omari and Bell. Yeah, yeah. You're just the man I tell you.
And see, and see, not because you and Devon agree that mean on
Devon,
the right.
who's Devon?
eh, The first way you just got. Now because
Jam.
both of you agree on one something that mean on the right. I would like to see what the stats say about Lee because my eyes telling me something about him.
Mr.
I
Mix
would
will
love to
all
see
the
what
game when we
the
play
stats
for
say.
Jamaica and do a average. What about that?
And Lee me a talk about, me da want to see about Lee. Lee me a talk about.
We have to add
Lee.
up all the game when we play for Jamaica in minutes, everything and put it together
Oh,
and do
oh,
it.
oh, you don't worry about that. You have technology we can do all of that version. You don't worry about that.
I get 3 games
Me said,
in
you no
Jamaica.
need to worry about that. You have technology we can do all of that.
All right, you will get it then and tell me. And prove the point why not. Why you think he's not good both defensively and attacking.
So
I'm
why
betting
you don't prove your point saying good?
because I already know because I watched the game that he played.
But I watched the game that he played and I say it's not good.
When he played for Jamaica, I watch all the game
So
when he played for Jamaica.
why is it that you don't have to bring no evidence to support your point, but I have to bring evidence?
Because me
Are you
know
on
say
the
you
law?
don't
Are
watch
you
all
on
the
the law?
game that Greg Lee.
Eh?
I know that you don't watch all the game that Greg Lee plays for Jamaica.
Oh, you know that unseen. You come like your government now. You know
All
everything
right.
what go.
Did you watch the game with Jamaica play Saudi Arabia?
What you mean? Yes, I did. I'm here you even watch the game there.
No, so I mean watch
And me and you watch that game there.
watch that game at that
When
time.
they lose, I think that our 2 love then they get or 3 love. I don't remember the score. And me and you watch that game then. So stop it.
All right, make a move on. Because me no want you feel but
People, the reality is him just remember that me and him didn't watch that game.
them say me not to make you feel bad like last week, eh? So me I work with it.
More pleasant win, brother. I can't feel bad again. I'm
Hey,
good.
you're good at all. All right. Latte body in the midfield.
Lord, I really upset you. I get me upset. You. Lottie Body here for go play around at the back, bro.
I mean,
From
you know,
Lottie Body here,
I mean,
go and play around at the back. Lottie Body here look like such an accomplished player. From the last set of games they play around the back, him look much better as a player and he get the cut. Him just seem to be more confident within himself and he give us the fans that confidence when around the back. Once you put Lottie Body here in the middle of the field, them a go hide from the ball, kind don't want to make no mistake. And all sort of chaos are going to happen. Oh, yeah. Lord of His mercy. I only hope that the new coach is getting good advice from somebody who is sensible. Mm, got a problem again. So you want everybody here in the middle of the field?
me.
You want everybody here in the middle of the field?
Well, I mean, I can't show what the coach do now, but no. I chop me, I chop them. See me in midfield. I defense them right long as. So
Oh,
we know just
Jesus
want to
Christ.
just
Thank
want
you,
to play.
Jesus.
You probably don't know what Steve MacClaren might do. He might do it, you know, because we don't know what he's going to do with defensively. But him carry John
But,
Russell there.
yeah, I saw Russell. I think that player need an opportunity now. I think they
Them give
treat him
Maradi. Them give
unjustly.
Maradi. Them give
Them
Maradi.
treat him unjustly. The man they hunt him down. They for the man case to come and play for Jamaica when he come there no go and give him a game.
One of them
Jesus,
give him a couple
man.
half game impress. Well, and Mr. Makes them give him a couple half game impress. One time he even drop back in the centre back position and look good like a real centre back. Make some pass going forward, some progressive pass going forward, but breaking the lines. Yeah, we always have some blowout. Defensive midfielder make side, back forward. That them up there. Martal come back. You know, side and you do combination and kick.
I'm back.
And back forward. Yeah. If I hear some people that have
No
back
power
forward
movement.
and you send out power, yeah, like a Marshall come back thing them there. And this man here come and just pass the ball in the spaces. And you know, break lines and so on with the ball. And it's like Al Grimson love Latibody over him, so you know, I don't know. I am happy that he's not here anymore. We can, you know, we can see what Steve MacClaren are going to do right. We can pitch it. We can see a different ball game right. I don't know where I'm going to do. Damian Lowe though, like Damian Lowe. What do you think about Damian Lowe? I'm going to Saudi Arabia, going, you know, collect some money and all.
Yeah, we know what Damian Lowe got offer, you know. Damian Lowe I think Damian Lowe is a player that if based on what the coach asks him to do, I think he will do it. I think a lot of these long balls that you saw Damian Lowe was doing, I think personally with no evidence, but I think that was his instruction by the coach to go long diagonal to one of the wingers, whether Gray or whoever on the other side. I think that was his instruction, and he was just trying to carry out his instruction because if you can recall the game against Canada, he was put in the middle of the field for a specific instruction. Push up, try to win back the ball right away. And he went out and he did that, and Jamaica was able to come back from a two goal down and win the game. So I know that Damian Lowe, you just need a coach to have a vision, a plan, a direction, and show him and tell him, explain it to him and let him understand what is needed at different phases of the game. And I think Damian Lowe will do it. I don't think we should label Damian Lowe as a long ball kicker because when you watch him playing in club football, he doesn't do it. Well, consistently, he doesn't.
All right. RR, so Mr. Meeks. That's it, you know. He said, all right, Mr. Meeks.
Eh, what that mean?
Like him a big up.
Respect, big him up, but
Unseen, listen to this comment now. Unseen, JPL is an export-oriented league. If we export 5 players per year after 5 years, how many local players do we expect in a national squad of 23 players? We can't have our cake and eat it too. But exporting 5 players going overseas are for 5 years, right? At a five, at a five,
25.
five, right? That don't necessarily mean say all them 25 players are go better than the one them over there at JPL. Are better than. Let me put it properly, because I don't want people to think something mad. We are still going to have 1 and 2 players in the JPL that can step up to the plate of international football, right? We can't say that there is definitely not going to be any player in the JPL that will be there because the coaching education is getting better, right? Me and Mr. Meeks just complete with we see lives when we go up on the B next. You know, and we know when we touch the football and start to coach people at different ball games, youths are going to get better and all that thing. You understand me? Just speaking the truth. Other people say me not put myself in the limelight as a coach, as a good coach. Maybe me, you know, them say me I skip the line, but me I go skip the line. I go skip the line now. Yeah, I go skip the line. The true mix with the
Yeah,
behind the
yeah.
scene.
We say,
All right.
Virgin, me go to some school, go watch the train, brother. I'm here to hurt me.
Him going to get cut. Mm.
Who going get cut?
Must say talk about low. I hope somebody say I hope MacClaren don't come with Route One football. The Eagle Republic.
At that, we say, if McLaren come with it, low we do it. But if you ask low to do what he will adjust, low have the capabilities, Virgin.
You come and
Low
use
have the
you this
capabilities.
platform. You know. So
Yeah?
McClaren football, McClaren is a coach that will come, play. You are okay with McClaren as the coach, and you said that McClaren will play good football.
Let me say something. When McLaren was at FC 20 in the Dutch league, that team played not because they win, but that team played very good football. And I'm assuming from that I think he is more of a 4-3-3 person. He likes to attack through the width. The thing is with McLaren now, he likes to have a big number 9. So his key players in terms of talent, skill wise, and etc. normally be the two wide players and the number 10. The big number 9 has a double role for the crosses to come in so somebody can head the ball them in and etc. etc. That is how he plays.
Them like the Antonio and the Corey Burke and those type of players.
Let me just stick with Antonio or Bowser.
You say okay, all right. Hey, my way of doing them is I mean Corey Burke I generally know.
What you talk about? You didn't say quarterback a while ago? Yeah, man, them big people that he like, man, to play. But Quarterback is not a good header at the ball. He don't normally score from him head.
You don't see him score
Eh?
1 goal for Jamaica.
Stop, Mark Jamel, stop that foolishness, Virgil. I personally think his number 9 will be Antonio. Antonio has been proven and tested as a man who will attack those balls when it comes inside and try to finish it up.
So you say we're gonna see a lot of squares in the box now.
Yeah.
But he's that type of coach.
He's that type of coach, man. He likes a solid central midfielder who will a defensive midfielder who will stand just in front of the back line. The fullbacks will go upfield and then one of the D-Link would join the attack. But the number 10 is normally critical for him. And I think Leon Bailey or Hutchinson, even Hutchinson should play that role, the number 10 role.
What you call Hutchinson name, Mr. Meeks? I don't understand.
Because I think he's a good potential player.
Hutchinson don't want to play for Jamaica.
Who tell you that?
His behavior tell me that.
Answer. I don't think so.
You don't feel like the man them asked him to play?
When Mason Greenwood come now, he will run come now. I will say, whoa.
No, we don't want that. John over Mikel talk about it say if you're in, if you don't wait till when time you see this, go on, come commit yourself. Commit from now. You tell me say
Meanwhile, I think
after, after you get a contract, you tell me say after you get the contract with Ipswich, you go come, I go settle, because your mind I go settle in time. See that Ipswich and now. See Leon Bailey go through film something and him name in the squad now. With him a wait for. I will still run down Hutchinson. Start them something there, man. It's like we are leech pan people.
but you realize that Kaim Dix is in the squad, which is very good again.
For me, I think Kyle Dixon should have focus. I think they shouldn't pick him, but I think he should have focus on his club.
And the club, not you can just go to the club. You should have
Just got
spent time blending,
yeah,
catch
yeah.
the tactics what they want. And
The good thing about the selection thing here, sometimes I hear say this a player now will come and somebody have to replace him. So maybe we might see something like that. Alright, so Boss Thomas said Unseen look like you want to trigger Mr. Mix on the Friday you. Boss Thomas not easy, you know. John Peel fan say, why Uno style Burke, man? I'll get a recall one day. No man, Burke is a type of player who, run and in his prime he was not like he was a go-to player for Jamaica team. But I honestly feel like at this moment we need to move away from that type of football. We technically gifted and sound centre forward. Even Antonio, we still move away from team type of football team because him not technical not all neither. Just the truth. Unseen truth still.
you remember Corey Burke when he used to play in Jamaica? Remember Corey Burke when he used to play in Jamaica?
Portmore. Usually United and Portmore.
Yeah, you're fast and nippy and we
Yeah,
don't know what go wrong with Corey Burke. You just get, we don't know. Something just changed really for the world. And people can't tell me say I'm old again because I years of my play, but I'm in my late 20s.
Who in the England squad under 23? Who in the England squad under 23? Right in the year say something watching in the England squad.
But since you gone to England squad now,
You see it?
Way more Gibbs White.
But Mr. Meeks, me tell us that the man don't want to play for Jamaica and he come like, yeah, run down the man. Emotional attachment.
I like him, Reggie. I feel say I'm a good talent, Reggie.
Not really, I can't have emotional attachment, person.
They say I like the player. I feel say he's a good talent.
Corey Burke
That's
is
my
close
opinion.
to Sinclair. Alright, so you don't want to know. Boston was Mr. Meeks behaved last week would sound like him not rate Mount Pleasant players, but this week he's singing a different tune. Yeah, man.
No, I never rate on the ball and I send them me come live in a Virgin. I never rate on the ball and them a play Virgin and I cuss about it. Everybody forget spanking last week. Man, them can't control and something. Look like they never trained for 1 month. Now they win. And if they ever go on with foolishness again and spanking again, if they ever make Cavaliers beat them, oh, I'm going to tell you, grieve me.
Tennis in the building, Mr. Meeks. Tennis in the building.
Cavaliers have beat Mount Pleasant. $100 million side, a couple $1,000 side have beat them. What kind of madness that, regime?
What?
Mount Pleasant a $100 million side. Now Cavaliers a few thousands. Enough to beat them.
So money will me them.
Yeah.
The only way come up Mount Pleasant can beat Cavaliers at one time is a speed I try to give some youth some playing time.
Well, you can go and shot Caillou and the glory, you know. Go and shot off your damn boy.
I'm say that with firm belief. You understand? You can't beat that. Anyway, we will go back to the squad so we can wrap up the squad and then we'll go back. A lot of people,
So
you
what
know,
you say,
want
how much is the in England under 23 squad?
man here, and 21 them type. And 21.
21? Oh.
Alright, so what you know? So with the Ethan Pinnock, you know, Ethan Pinnock a good player. Richard King, people are
Well, we pass the back line, man. We say the back line good, brother.
Richard King already.
Yeah. Richard King on our new pace. We expect King Finn inside.
You know, a lot of people don't want to know JP in that squad.
Why?
Because them say JP look good.
Let me tap that, man. Casey Palmer no good, you know.
Right now,
I ain't gonna
tennis
squad.
want to take care and double want to take care right now.
Casey Palmer, where they there? Tell them something sick. Casey Palmer no good.
Alright, we're going to go to the midfield.
Lose
Casey
the ball.
Palmer. What that Casey
As the
Palmer
ball
want?
come near me. Eh?
Casey, them say not playing position, so for game a break. What do you think?
He's a pro player. He's supposed to can play anywhere in the middle of the field. You tell me say Frank Casey Palmer play football that only top linking play. All I like.
I'm glad to what the fans them say. The fans them say we're going to beat him.
Now
Until him
ask
play
if you think you only play one position all in life.
Supposed to play right.
Reggie.
They make a
I show me respect some of my man them like the Tennessee them and the dub up them, you know. Let me go and tolerate him, you know, because if he ever continues to by next year, if he not step up and make me shut them out, he might get beaten too. Cause them saying good. Me I go and watch and me not say nothing. But a man who lose the ball so easily and play bare back pass and side pass as a midfield. And you tell me say my midfield general can't make a penetrative pass consistently. He can't go pressure. But make that stay for another day. We have the case for my time. Give
Alright,
adequate time, let me see. Eh?
Carry Anderson.
You know, so this is a player on the life, bro. I think he's full of energy and him try to hustle for the ball. It's a good potential. 19-year-old is a good potential. And mostly when him on the field, he's not afraid to fetch for the ball, Reggie. He's not afraid to fetch for the ball, Reggie. Yo, hold on, I'm gonna move that deeper. Give me 2 minutes.
Alright, go ahead. Just take out the camera. Alright, people, so Coach Meeks go move the mic and come back. Alright, so avoiding Mr. Meeks, you know, he's in a vast time, so I sit down, you know. Risky kid, big up yourself, risky kid in the building. People who don't subscribe to Team Sports, please to do so. Remember, this platform is for you guys, and we're building it. We want to reach 10,000 subscribers, you know, for September to October period, and the task is up on you guys to get me there. All right, I'll go on yourself. All right, people. CC Lab, big up yourself, CC Lab in the building. I don't know. Go back. You're the new villain, CC. How you do wrong now? People see I talk madness. You take over for Team Sports. Toki True Blue. Long time when I see man like you know, up on the platform, you know. a long time. It's like, you know, it's like you say, I guarantee sports a break. You're back. Pick up yourself. Jack Drummond said, I agree, Kaim should rest off for 6 months until he seals himself into Kachata. Yeah, that me believe. Omar, yeah. Boston says he's in the under 21. Mix is a dreamer. You know, easy Mr. Mix. Jean-Pierre said, nah man, this Cavaliers team really good even without Ming and Irving. Let me tell you, say a system over players, you know. Players to come in the system and learn to play. As a mix to it. As a speed with, sorry. Speed. Firm and seen. Firm. Big up yourself, restricted. Don't say a word. Firm on the ground. Talk about Reese Nelson now. Reese Nelson. If you see me in the squad and so him can be first. Yeah? I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting passport yet. Or clearance yet from the FA. Avoid the mix. Jack Drummond in the building. King is a good player and must be groomed. Yo, Miami the people and beat and Jack Drummond. Miami the people and beat you. Tell you that right now, Miami the people and beat because they're not like JPL baller. Rudolph Speed is the pet modeler for the JPL right now. Early beat, yeah man, he's smart. Smart man. That's why tell me you're going to the JPL. You can't beat me. Why pick 9 defenders in a 23 man squad and see Sports TV? So it's better. You always have a problem with everything. You don't have a problem with everything. Man. You must say them might be Jamaica based off a defense, you know, bro. But them say we're defensive, you know, more than what attack which we are being. Mr. Meeks, those are strong words to be using against players. I think you should use better constructive words as a coach. Somebody say use one word with them I like color. You hear me?
Yeah. Which
Somebody
words
say,
may you use?
say how describe the player them with some strong words.
What strong word? Which word?
So Mr. Meeks, those are strong words to be used against players. I think you should use better constructive words.
Ask him to give me an example of a word. Right. Casey Palmer, a big professional player.
Yeah, that's why I understand like Boston man. You see how English media deal with players. Mr. Mix, thing I just want to go. I look at tip of the iceberg. Man. Come on, you don't want them deal with man in England. Yeah, I talk about better. Come on. He's a professional player.
And see, the reality of the situation in Jamaica is that persons don't like when you speak about a particular player in a certain way. They expect, especially if they have an attachment to that player, they expect you to over the flaws and accept the flaws and justify their flaws. But the reality is, just the same way they can bash a recent player. We must can bash a player if a player is not performing at the standard which he's supposed to be performing. And the limited time that Casey Palmer has played for Jamaica, he has not impressed. In my opinion, that is my opinion. Because if it was my opinion alone that is so important, Casey Palmer would not play again. However, Casey Palmer has consistently played. The person's opinion who is important to allow him to play was the coach, and the coach thought that he was doing a good job. So Casey Palmer continuously played. So my opinion is my opinion. It don't have no bearings on Casey Palmer on the field or not on the field. I don't think he's a good player based on what he's doing.
It have bearings on the fans, Mr. Mix.
Eh?
It have bearings on the fans.
But why is it when I say that a player is good and people come and bash me and say that he's not good and me this and that, me just accept it and me don't hold no emotion to it. Me just say, alright, after your review, make it stay. Hopefully my player will get the opportunity to can showcase himself and you will see what I see. I mean just left it as a why we have We need to move away from that. Casey Palmer has not played a game where he tries to make penetrative pass. He has not played a game where he picks up the ball in the free between the lines, run it at persons and thump it at the goal. He has not done any of that what an attacking midfielder is supposed to be doing. All he does is to pass back the ball, pass it wide, and when he gets the ball in tight situation, 99% of the time he loses the ball. What is there to glorify? I don't see it, Virgil.
Yeah, I'm share the same sentiment that you was there, but I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt. This, I mean, that I get a feedback. You play on video or something? All right. Anyway, go work. Yeah, man. So let us look at some more of the players. So Rich, John Ross, they talk about him already. But we got to forward them now. Bobby Reid is stable. When you talk about Bobby Reid, you mean?
Let me say, before you go, let's talk about Bobby Reid. I am still questioning the position. What is the best position for Bobby Reid in Jamaica's team?
What is the best position?
Yeah.
I think number 10 are on the right wing.
So, question to you. On the right wing, he will be going up against Leon Bailey, right? Right?
Yeah.
And I would tend to give Leon Bailey that edge because Leon Bailey is our most creative player in our senior team.
Yeah.
So if we're going to look and say, okay, Bobby Reid can't play at the right side, let's go to the top, the number 10 position. Then we're going to have Bobby Reid and Casey Palmer compete for that position.
Bobby Reid all day. Bobby Reid all day. Casey Palmer for sure.
When you say Bobby Reid, will I play the 10 for you?
Yeah, all day.
How will Bobby Reid play for him club? You know?
But him float inside though, it's like him a hold for a different role, like him go inside and you know like him a play 10 team club. Unless time there
No, because I think Bobby Reid so far has not been played. When I say let's change that word, I don't think he is contributing at the level that he should be contributing for Jamaica. He is there and he's doing an okay job, but I think his status his whole Premier League this and Premier League. He should not be just contributing. He should be leading. So if I was the coach, I would try to find these players, which I think is most important, playing at the highest level week in week out, and try to build a team to facilitate these players in. So what do I mean? For example, Pinnock. People will bash me for this and say I'm going to go for players who do this and that, but the English league for me is the top league. So Bobby Reid, Pinnock, Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey. Who else? I would put a Demar Gray in it as well. You see those 5 persons, what I just mentioned? I think the team should build around those 5 persons. So Bobby Reid will be in the middle of the field. I will try to figure out from Bobby Reid which position in the middle of the field you're best comfortable at. So if he says he's comfortable at the number 10, and I look and see that the number 10 is his role, that is the number, that role is what he wants. If I check Leon Bailey and Leon Bailey on the right, that is the role. Mikel Antonio through the middle, that is his role. Demari Gray over the other side. That is his role. Pinnock say he wants to play on the left or the right side of the center half. That is his role. And then I start to filter the other position because these are players who are playing at the highest level week in, week out and doing a good job.
Yeah. So the echo sound like it a come from Mr. Meek's phone. So what me gonna do now? When me talk, me just mute, and when you finish that, Meeks just unmute and then you talk, alright? Yeah, because there's an echo. They're saying that there's an echo inside. So alright, let us move to the next player then, Mr. Meeks, because we're finished with Bobby B. Alright? So winding though, we're going to the forwards now. Shamar Nicholson, Mr. Meeks. Latest performance. We have Norman Campbell, we have Michael Antonio, Demar Gray, Kaim Dixon, and Leon Bailey. Okay with all of them? Unmute. Go ahead.
If you have to use stats, Shamar Nicholson should get the nod over Mikel Antona through the middle.
They're in the squad.
Yeah, I'm talking the starting level now.
No,
Shamar
they're
Nicholson.
yet.
I'm speaking generally. I'm okay with them, but I think I would put Nicholson above Antona at this point. What is very surprising to me, but very exciting to me, is Norman Campbell. That player was a fantastic player back in JC days. Uh, um, is that the same person I'm thinking of? He used to play for Jamaica College. Why? Right?
You're right.
Yeah. So this player is going to be a player who is want to play on the left side, cutting in. So he's going to compete against Demar Gray. That good competition. He's about 25 or a little bit young. Uh, Not bad. Let's hope and see what he can do. Because from he went overseas, I have not been following his progress, so I really don't know much about him at this point.
So he made a move the other day, right? And he's now at a Danish club in the top flight. I think he scored 2 goals so far to come this and start. I saw on Instagram that he scored a goal. A nice one the other day. Alright. His performance from the other club that get him this opportunity to go to the Danish league, I think is what they used to say that this player is getting better. You hear me, Mr. Meeks? This is what they used to say, hey, this player is getting better. So I think it's a good call up for him. I also think that why wouldn't I don't know, maybe CFAS is in a little issue now. But maybe we might see him again. I think it is good. I think it is okay. I think CFAS now need to work out what is going on with him. I have no issue with CFAS not in the squad now. Alright. But I also think that Tariq Maggie should in the squad, in my opinion, based on how he's playing so far. Yeah? Yeah?
Where's Tariq Maggie play? Not in the second year in America.
You're right.
That's a factor that is going against him. Norman Campbell can boast the fact that he's in Europe playing in a country in their top flight football. Yes, people will argue the point that it's not one of the big countries in Europe, but nevertheless, it's a top flight within another country. And it is safe to say that possibilities are that this league will be a little bit above the Jamaican league, not sure, a little bit above the American second tier league. Right?
You're right.
So he
So
will get the
why
opportunity.
you compare Alec, Maggie with nah, man.
I'm not comparing the player, I'm comparing the leagues. I'm comparing what
Well,
they will use to justify why they set this person not select. Maggie is playing in a league that
or that
eh?
wouldn't be the person that he will go up against. I think he will go up against like a Chris Brown.
No. Casey Palmer is playing in England. And the league that Casey Palmer is playing, they will say that that league is more competitive than the second tier league in America. Hence
But
the justification. Eh?
when he come play for Jamaica, he doesn't look that confident.
No,
So the
that is
question to
not what
you,
we
now,
are.
Mr. Meek,
We have the
the
fact that
question
they
to
are
you, now,
using
Mr. Meeks,
league to select. Eh?
the question to you, now, Mr. Meeks, is if you're playing in a competitive league, does that guarantee you immediate success for your country? Eh? Eh?
Hold on. Hold on. I'll come. Give me 2 minutes.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Hines. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to Unseen Sports TV and Futura Sports Academy.
Go on there and see. So mix.
Mr. Give him 2 minutes, so he'll be back. So we're
Go
just
on.
going through the squad, so you can go reach to forward them. So you do. I don't know if what you see the squad list. They can just
I was watching
give
the
me your
live.
take on it.
I was watching the live when it was announced. I'm seeing let me pull it up on my phone then. I was going through it. I mean, honestly.
The in and out now. What's wrong?
Oh yeah, hear me now?
Much better, much better.
Yeah, I mean the earpods them just connect. So I say I was looking at the squad and I don't see what we could have done much better, honestly.
Okay.
I don't see what we could have done much better. I don't think. And honestly, I think when I look at the local league, I think that's our best option in the middle of the park. As per usual, defend Jamaica, whole pick our team is top heavy, back heavy, midfield is just, So, honestly, I looked at it and I said, well, I think that's the best we can do. I tried to find some information on a few other players I looked at. Even earlier when I talk about Mikey, he's really not playing any consistent football. So,
But here this comment right here says that Malik Foster was keeping Tyre Maggie on the bench after the switchbacks. Now that Malik Foster has switched out to Indian 11, Maggie looks like the coach has taken up his leash. His leash.
Well, I said probably I didn't look at it then, but when I went to check on him, it was on the bench a lot. I mean, I said, so we don't want nobody when I get in the game time because that just I go.
Yeah, but I've seen him playing in the midfield, bro, and I'm telling you that he looks good. He looks built like him put on muscle mass. Him look quicker. Him have guile. Him have a tackle. Him make a tackle in a box and win ball. Like, I don't know. Maybe the competition might be a little weaker than to compare with other clubs. But at the end of the day, I don't think the question is though. Does league that you play guarantee that you're back? You're back?
Man, chip out. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So the question to you, does leagues that you play guarantee that you are better than other persons for your country?
No.
So how do you argue with somebody who use leagues to say that, this player's playing in the England league, this player's playing in the Turkish league, who is better?
Yeah, because you can't let England and you're not playing regularly. How can you help us? You're not playing regular and getting adequate times. You lack that match sharpness and that match fitness. So even though you're in that league, doesn't mean say with you lacking the match sharpness and the match fitness, it's like you're back at square one anyway.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah. So
So
Mr. Mix,
if you're playing though, if you are playing day in, day out in a higher league, you have to learn something. Naturally, you're supposed to.
So you're playing day in, day out, but you're not getting the numbers, right? Another person say, MLS hit the board running, right? Score goals. Like,
no, it depends. To me, it depends because if you're playing day in, day out, that depends on what the coach wants you to do. If you are playing day in, day out, that means you have to do something right.
Right. But that doesn't mean that the coach that you're going to play for your country wants that to be done in his team.
Well, that's also a good point. The coach probably don't want you to do that anyway. So
You get what I mean?
It's a double-edged sword.
Right. So you find that when coach select players for Jamaica, they always put them in some different position. So hence you find out say someone does not play good. You can't probably that defensive midfield.
I can tell you off the bat, and most persons who coach internationally when I watch their interviews, coaching an international team is very difficult. You don't have enough time to create a perfect system. It's a quick fix thing. You understand? A lot of people like to jump and talk about.
I think it's difficult for Jamaica.
No. A lot of people like to jump and talk about they play a specific system and this and that. Most teams wants to play a specific system, but not every generation will bring the talent that you need to play that system. Because if you look at Spain now, and Spain back in Xavi and Iniesta time, are two different ball games they play.
True.
Spain is way more attacking now. When Xavi and Iniesta was playing, there were way more ball retention. So the generation switch how they play slightly. They never have winners like Nico Williams and Yamal that are kind of runners and 1v1 specialists. They never have that before. Them have players who know how to unlock defense. David V and players like them that were like running behind, find the pockets. So these are different type of players. So when I tell you for coaches, it's very difficult because it all has to do with the system or the set of players we have. And players determine system. It shouldn't be the other way around because you can have this perfect system if the players don't have the technical way where it all to operate in that system. No matter how great in your head that system will be, it's gonna feel miserable.
I think it's the other way around, in my opinion. You know why? Just looking at let us bring our mind to what we have in Jamaica. I know you don't really like to talk about the JPL, but let us go back and look at the Cavaliers football. Now, two of his better defenders went to the money team, right? That is Mr. Ming's team. That may be top 2 love. Right, Boss Thomas? Right. All right. And, we ship in, when Mr. Ming's gone, don't run, And then we ship in 2 young schoolboy players, right? One at the right back, one at left back. And the 2 of them look like them even better than Irvin and Ming right now, in my opinion. Yeah?
I understand where you're coming from, But yes, when you look on system over league or a competition format, it's a little bit more slightly complicated than that. Because yes, you can win 2 and 3 games if your system broken. And if you have a system and you can find players to fit in back in a position, that's different, But when you talk about system, remember saying you lose 2 out of 22, 23 players. That's easy to fix back, Lose 9 of them and try to fix it back. You will not have the same results. But that's why I'm saying that systems are not that easy. It's going to be an issue because from day one we never have a system.
So, we have a system, man, but we don't like it.
Well, we have a system that I don't believe in, so we call it not a system. Yeah. Put it that way.
Yeah. We understand that.
Correct. So we have a system, yes we do, because you must have a system. No matter how foolish you want to be. So we have a system, we just not believe in it. You understand?
Like it.
I understand why we have to do it at times, but it's not a system that I think can win anything. No.
But my issue though, which coach ever come here come get people step off the ball? Oh, me see.
Yeah,
Like.
but that's a thing. Here we go now. I mean here, and you know the funny thing, me hear a lot of people with that stupidness. A coach can just pop up and use a weak teacher for pass ball. You know? It's not that simple, you know, boss. If it was that simple, every single team in the world gonna pass the ball and maintain possession like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes players. You need players who not just can pass the ball, but players can understand where to go, when to go, when to drop off, when to release the pressure, when to. All of this has to do with football IQ, you know, boss. This not happen overnight, you know, boss.
Nah, cut it, but them players are doing it at them club, brother, with them there. They might do it. When they come to Jamaica, them static.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. They're doing it. All right, if you take, say for example, you take any one of our player, and remember, you always miss the point when I try to say it's 11 players on the field. If 9 of that 11 players are understand a specific ball retention system, anybody slip into that system, you know, we adjust. But all of our players who don't do ball retention and bring all of the non-ball retention persons come together, there will be no ball retention.
For real.
Aston Villa don't do ball retention. Aston Villa is a direct team. Everybody know Unai Emery style of football. He coached my favorite team, so I know how he works. Yes, because of the players them when did have, but when he did don't Sevilla never do no farm ball retention. Sevilla hit up on that counter now. But when he was at Arsenal and he come, he have a different crop of player who have a different set of mind. See if I get where I come from.
And set a technical ability, yeah.
Yes, so there goes him change for that. When him gone Aston Villa now, Aston Villa have different persons who will catch up on the counter. Aston Villa will catch up on the counter. But can Aston Villa dominate ball possession over any other team? No. If Aston Villa and Brighton are playing tomorrow, Brighton is going to dominate ball possession. Because Brighton is a ball retention team. So it's the same thing we are talking about. I always believe that, everybody has them views, but players have a lot to do with it. You can't have the greatest system in your brain. It will work at the club level because they will have time to break the players' nasty attributes because them not to have a ball retention ability. You have months. But when you look at national level, you know that time, I went in match the 6. And then players probably are going to fly in the first. Then probably are going to link their family and come back. When then probably not going to camp till probably the 3rd. And then them are going to do. Then probably are going to, then probably are going to, meet coach, talk, laugh. Probably have a few little activities, do little fitness.
So basically, upon a day of coaching.
I tell you, they will not have enough time to do that level of football. You see the football level, man, see? It never happen overnight. He has to be here for years.
But the problem though, there's a problem because if we are going to try to fix it from the top, then we have an issue. Or if we try to fix a system from, coming up through the ranks, where everybody understands the system.
Funny story. I've watched, every time I get the opportunity to, I've watched a lot of games. I've watched our under 14 teams. I've watched a lot of 14. And at the junior level, I can tell you that they are trying ball retention. They pass around the ball. They try to break. I see them trying that. But it does not pass under 17. Once they reach under 23, under 20 come up, it disappears. It's like it never happened.
But remember, it's just a fix, so we can't really say.
Yes.
Coaching just to get educated too.
That's why I say I don't think it's fair for jump out there and say, we don't this and we don't. I think that there are steps being taken, and me follow football hard. Follow a lot of persons, hear their views, read a lot about it. And I can tell you that we are making strides, but it's just very slow. Very, very slow strides.
Slow because we have some, I think one of the big factor that is...
We have some dinosaurs in some position and I shouldn't be there. That's why I get afraid for that.
Right.
Administrators.
No, we can't say it, man. The administrators, the problem we have is that our lecturers believe that we're supposed to be mighty God Almighty. Like we have convinced some people to pay with money. Or is that?
At the end of the day, football is about results. Right? We don't want to pretty it up no more than that. Football is
At what
about
level though?
results.
At what level?
At the high level.
Yeah.
Right? And when you look at even persons in the JFF or wherever be the case, if our under 14 team had went to that competition, played well, learned probably the most disciplined team, moved the ball well, complete the most passes, but we lost the competition, I bet they would have gotten any recognition or any congratulations. But if we go there and play the nastiest football and win, we would have been deemed the best team ever. And persons always have missed the biggest. Most of you say, oh, we did well. Don't even watch a game.
The winning mentality at under 14, bro. Like,
yeah, it is because you know they don't watch a game. They don't watch and realize say, even though we win some games, we have some serious problems. When I watched other teams under 14 play, them boy they move the ball. I feel I said, boy, wait, them little boy move the ball. So the pace at which the ball glides across the pitch is ridiculous.
the man they play football every day, everything. The man they get good proper training, proper meal, everything.
I said the bar too high, but this is a little competition, yeah.
And plus,
if we never win it, I would have been pissed.
I remember too, and plus, them select the best players. Them all them teams you see are watching, the best players. Them but the man them was scouting us from all over.
Let me tell you something. I went to a friend invited me to, because they wanted me to assist with some coaching, but I declined anyway. I don't have the time. And I get to realize over here that football is for the rich in America. I don't know if anybody knows that. Because between July and August 31st is the camp. And it is $7,853 for the camp. How many Americans do you think can find that? $7,000 US.
That's a big something.
Okay, and don't get me wrong. A lot of persons were there. But when you watch and you see what going on, the talent really did it. The better ones are not. Let me tell you, the better ones are not in the camp. And a lot of people don't know this. When you look at America's team, Christian Pulisic, when you look on his background, he's not coming from a poor background. That is why America run to overseas to get a lot of players as well. Bellingham, those persons come from England, you know. And when you look on a lot of other players in the side come from Mexico, El Salvador, and them places they get them from, you know. Just look on them and you can see that they are not American. It's just a one and two of them are actually are American. Most of them come from Mexico, El Salvador, some come from England. Just like what we are doing. Because at the end of the day, what they do here is just the rich people and play football. Yes, one and two of them we talent. But majority is not.
Ain't that coaching academy over there a big money thing? Coaching academy over there a big money thing.
A multi-million-dollar thing, no boss. You can't run one summer of stuff and you go on. You know? You know?
You hear that me?
It's multi-million-dollar stuff, man. It's serious money.
You're not here. Mix there now.
Let's see, serious money, man. When you look at Jamaica, where persons can invite young, talented ones to the academy, free of cost.
I would stay there.
Florida. Yeah, you look on that. You look on that and you realize, say, yo, at the end of the day, how you put it, I don't think what a lot of people think, but in the long run, America is going to fall short if they keep up this system. But then again, they're doing what we're doing. They're just getting players from all about. And as I say, if you're really zoned into the Mexican team, you will understand what I'm talking about. The players that them get are from output. Persons from Europe, persons from Mexico, El Salvador, and all of those.
You're not being rich over there.
I'm not hearing Mr. Mix.
Wait, we have to start talking about the recruit being over there.
Yeah. I'm not reach yet, man. I start out. Me hearing, man. I say I'm not reach yet, man. I start out some stuff. Probably by next year. But me keep myself involved though.
Make sure you can recruit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, big money. If me can get 7,800 per head, you know. I need big recruitment.
Yeah, I've nothing with that.
When I heard how much they charge, I was shocked. And the man said he's one of the cheapest one across the cut.
Yeah. They will
Like,
make some money.
You know, I say another person me hear this. Me hear that the American Academy is a money making thing for kids
it's
with talent.
all about money.
The first me hear it, bro. And then the first
It's
me
all
hear
about the money. That is why I said to myself, when I look at their system, I can tell you in the long run, America is gonna fall short. What I think they're not gonna fall short in is the female side, because what happened is that a lot of females are getting involved in football because they can get regular playtime, etc., etc. Because you know, most of these parents, they want to go on vacation. They don't want to bring these kids with them, you know. So them send them a football camp.
Then you talk about vacation. What you say about vacation?
So the parents don't want to bring most of these kids with them on vacation. So what they will do is just send them to football camp.
Oh.
My neighbor sent her daughter to football camp because they wanted to go kayaking. I mean, can tell us if you send somebody a football camp for 2 months, it ain't cheap. And boy, money they in charge.
All right, Ted. We could go to the last topic before we close out the show, and it's Leon Bailey return back to the.
God, Jesus.
Like somebody first comment me get on the stream, bro. Somebody else say, yo, you stop at Jamaica football. He's boycotting this team. Jamaica football has no standard. If you have money, you can do or say anything and still represent the country. Shit, man.
When you look at it, you have to look on the bigger picture. Despite what happened, not in our colors is not one of our better players, but overall is one of our better players. I want to see us go to the World Cup. He probably believes more in this coach, hopefully. At the end of the day, I'm not happy with what he did. You know, say me, I'm one of the person who did that try higher than about fire. Isn't me? If he comes back and there's an improvement in his game, then most 99.9% of Jamaicans are going to forget. If he comes back and it's the same level of football with the same attitude, them will just start burning out again. And that's just the raw truth of what is going to happen. You see anything apart from that?
Yeah, after Mr. Mix, my answer, man. I have never tell you anything. Mr. Mix?
Well, for me, yes, I know people will be having different opinions in relation to this, but we have to look at football in the bigger perspective. Football is a business, and whether we like it yes or no, how we play on the field will attract the money towards us by whether by fans coming in or sponsors. And Leon Bailey is Jamaica face right now. It's the reality. He is the face of Jamaica football right now. And I strongly support and happy that common sense prevail and we give Leon Bailey another opportunity to make Leon Bailey start to lead this team. However, if Leon Bailey will grow up now, accept reality and know he's the man and he has to act a certain way and behave a certain way to this team forward, then it makes no sense. But I'm glad that he's there and I'm looking forward to watching him play.
Likewise.
Gunners boss, you just joined. Yeah, Leon Bailey. Last topic. Leon Bailey back in the squad.
And them for them on when him dead, you know. Oh, you want me to say him not to come? Me say him not to come back on his choice. And him not to bow down to them. Or them call him and him feel like him want to come make him play. So the thing go.
That's all I have to say.
But if I'm a Leon, me I tell them to go one side, me not complain about for them again.
The coach call him, man. One
I
talk with the coach.
have to know say the youth a real patriot, and I have to give him chance to go keep him party when him drippings are come up, and I have to give him time to go do him drippings because I don't know so that I come up next year again.
Hey, I'm
seeing
seeing.
next year again, I have to go ready because suspend him kind of rock curfew for the drippings again.
I want to tell you something before you run.
On be prepared.
Alright.
But how long do you over here chat and come over here chat? 5 years.
Neil?
Hey,
Neil.
you know that when
Go on.
Mix it.
Yeah, man. Nick, still there, man.
Because because I understand mix every time me have to time I broke our repeat. What mix say when I start Jamaican over Michael Anthony?
Restart it, yeah?
I got it there?
Hold on. That's right. Yeah, go ahead, Neil. Go over again.
No, Mr. What mix say when I start Jamaican over Michael Anthony?
Yeah, I think so earlier. I'm sure.
So when last time I play a game? Oh, yeah, I start when I even play football. But I can't get to the
Listen to me now. You can't come on the panel, come challenge him.
Hold on, I come on the panel. I can't
Yeah, you need to go on war now. Yeah.
And say,
Yeah, go on.
you what? Me want to ask you moderate your panel for about 3 minutes or less, and me I go say something. But more you allow me to say when me I go say. Cause here what now? You have a number named number 45, right? Number 45 in a United States is a man who makes some derogatory things. And people say, who? We not support them man here, we can't support them man there because them man they say who? Them man they say who? If you're a boss or you're done, you can't only curse in and grab an eagle eye. Alright? And nobody not have no problem. And people say, oh, we not support them. What you want? We listen to a man torture a woman verbally for 12 minutes and hold her and take an eagle eye. Hold the cursing and take an eagle eye, and we still say, yeah, but we don't want Leon Bailey. You see that first comment that we read, after that person that we attack. Why you don't want Leon Bailey? Leon Bailey never hold no cursing and take no eagle eye. And that's enough you understand. But you know, a Rafe is some English guy, we take cursing eagle eye, but you don't want Leon Bailey in that team. We don't know we out. And boy, and that me I tell you now, that no one say. The boss.
Ted, go ahead, Ted.
Yep. I said that I have a problem with Leon Bailey play. One, Chris Brown come here, come play, come do him concert, and Chris Brown, was involved in same situation like Mason Greenwood, and last time I checked stadium did sell out. I woman them buy most ticket. So I still want Mason Greenwood to come and play despite whatever anybody wants to say. Additionally, you know that when players play for their country, it is a bargaining chip to negotiate their contract. It helps them to increase their wages.
Yeah, man, we know, man.
Okay, just making you know. So, when Leon Bailey said Jamaica never do nothing for him, that's a simple example.
Yeah, but you know,
Leon Bailey never said Jamaica never do nothing for him in general. I don't want to put it so, but you know what? But as I say, you don't want an eagle eye taker. But you know what? Leon Bailey never do nothing. Leon Bailey want to get a timeout and take a timeout by creating a scene. And that's all that was. I don't want to finish the way that was. I don't stop it.
My boss, I'm kind of glad he's playing, but that doesn't mean what he did was right.
Him not do nothing. The man wants some time. The man wants some time and him push the envelope and him get the time where he want and him keep him party and him come back now. So what are you going to next year again when I
smile?
What do I go do? You have to go deal with it, you know. Take it or leave it. That's how Leon work with it. That's how the boss work with it now, you know. You have to take it or leave it, but drippings have to go on. I mean, I can promise drippings when I drippings time. So what do I go do?
So why Ron go apologize to Aston Villa? Why am I do that for Aston Villa?
Apologize to Aston Villa for what?
He did apologize. He apologized to Aston Villa as well as the fans publicly.
Because Aston Villa is more relevant and more important to him more than Jamaica national team and to any player. A foolishness me on what talk about man have to play for country to negotiate what contract. You play more football for the year up for your club more than your country. All you have to do is perform at the highest level and be great at your country. And your contract will always be there. If you are scrubbing, you have to go look for play for country. When you are star, you have to play for nowhere. You go play ball and go score goal. You think say Messi them and them man they have to talk out go play for them country. But you go from here and tell I don't so not talk.
Messi never miss a game for Argentina.
Messi quit for Argentina and still play for him club. It was
he still never miss a game. He retired and still never miss a game. He went back before the next game.
You don't have to cap. You don't have to cap for your country to negotiate nothing for no club. That's a lie.
So call me my big player them when no cap no. Lewandowski play for team when I'm going away and he never miss a game.
Me say, you play for club. A lot of players play for club before
I never
they play
say you
for
need them for cap.
You need them. You don't need them to do nothing. Are your talent make you get paid in this sports? That's why me hear all some man talk about man put player in a national team for play for sell baller. You can't buy baller, you don't buy scrub. If them no good, no care where you place them, they're not gonna work. Our club now buy nobody to fill up them roster people, to fill out roster people buy players who can play football and play with them want to play. So all these things about man put him in a club to sell a baller. Where you get them to talk from, brother?
Gunners, you know see Colin Quest at Arabi out.
Colin Quest, me not pay Colin Quest. Me not look for nobody in the comment section right now. You know, cause me not look no friend from me. Me just talk when me a talk say no. I me no care what no want say. You no could have talk like me not even call on the name. So you can call, type and talk about Gunners.
For Arsenal man, me can't believe that I say you man.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what the Arsenal people them still say that.
We don't respond to people, brother. We don't respond to people. People respond to you. We don't respond to people. We talk because we vote.
That's what the Arsenal man is still, man.
Me say no see soccer for young man. Me born me Arsenal man. And me not dance up. Me not keep up foolishness. Nonsense and nonsense.
Hey,
let me see the building.
If you're Arsenal fan from your born, you're just an Arsenal fan because you're still young.
You don't know
your voice can't tell how old it is, man.
So how old am I?
29, 30.
Alright, get hurt. Never
okay, then I know say you're a baby, man. Me twice your age, you know. So me must know when you're a baby, you know. Me must know when I talk to me like a picnic, you know.
I can't force it, my boss. If I do so, I do so. I know my father.
You don't blame your feet. Me love when you're young and brilliant and vibrant, you know. That's why I like to challenge, you know. Because I learn from you when you're not sissified. Like, I don't know, cranky like some people.
Cranky.
You understand that? Me rate with them youth, yeah. Some of us staff when people tell you that LeBron James is not the greatest, but and so on. But other than that, you know, too cranky like some grown adults who say them go all a war and them thing. They just say one thing about them. Them run and cry all over the place and can't feel like guys.
Let me see. The man carry a pasta over here, man. Because man say man carry a pasta.
Me want to talk about where money I talk about.
I sure we are keep. I sure we are keep.
Alright, come take on this.
The moment I talk about basketball and kind of thing, we're not even interested in that.
Alright.
I sure we are keep, you know. Who that bad? How that Tennessee is that Tennessee Wagwan.
I'm there, man. I go and listen. I go and burn out Mason Greenwood.
No, man, me not burn out nobody, man. Me just I don't Mason Greenwood me a burn out now. And the fans them we say them are fans. When me I say, how comes? You say, if me say, if me not say this, you know, but me I go use that example. If me say, me rate Chump, you say me call me all kind of dirty name. Because Chump say you can hold Cursine and touch Neagle Eye. But you know, I support a man who hold down Cursine and take Neagle Eye. And that me a talk out. So this is on a double standard. You know, have no morals, you know, stand
Alleged, you never see nothing. But me have to go that back. Me don't want to talk about that. But me got to Bailey back in the team and thing.
Now, of course.
Although me one of them women lick against him, but me always say me want him at 19. But
still a lick.
Me not lick against him. Me back 9 team.
Oh, you want me to good nice side and you lick out on the
pass over that and go forward.
Ah, man.
Yeah, man. Leon Daly.
Mean, man. Leon Daly can play, man. Yeah,
I
that.
am them the subject that just move on here, man. You man debate that team, you know.
Tennessee, the people them Jamaican people don't know when they are being hoodwinked and
If you want one, you have to want two, you know, brother.
Eh?
If you want one, you have to get two, you know, brother.
Who are the two of them? Who are the two of them that team?
You can't
It
lick
was
up and
man.
It was them make the team stronger.
If we
Me have
can
a
get
problem with
if we
That's
can
how
fight,
we
if we can get
with something they'll play, man.
if we can get Bellingham in our team right now, we want him.
No, sir,
Whoever we can get, we are gonna get them. Whether their repetition good or not, is the double standard of the fans I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you know, some people, some people have been double standard when they team return day.
No, well, I want thing you have to know with me, you know, me keep it. I want way me keep it, you know, that's a forward, you know, from them know me from social media to radio till now me come join and seeing them little program and I try help them build it big. You see, since we come over here, how much people join the live at Tennessee Lewis over here since we over here.
All right, you see that?
You're supposed to double. You're supposed to double. Anyway, Tennessee go double for that, you know.
Hey, but talking about that, double Tennessee Lewis and Mr. United are the same person, but them
no man, different people, them man. No man, different people, them. Double by United are the same person.
It look like that person is a very good ventriloquist and can change up, you know. So it seems so to me.
But you are going now, Gunners boss. One the company mix they acquired and Tennessee saying I'm gonna take our mix now. So I want them take our mix.
Yeah, no, that's mix. Oh, you're gonna start a man when I'm playing football.
Well,
When I'm supposed to play a match. Mix run gun and field.
He run gone to rad, he can't win the challenge.
He run gun.
He so come back, man.
No, but me not suppose that good striker, but both of them playing football.
You're right.
If you not play in club, no, I think both of them. I don't think both of them under 21, under 23 team in club.
Well, that's shocking. I did one of them best strikers. So
So
I wasn't honestly. I wasn't following his career. So we can't.
Yeah, because last match, both player last match when play for Jamaica, you know, he last from
and him still make it team.
From something there. You not playing no more match from there.
Mr. Mix come back now for challenge. Mr. Mix come back now.
Mr. Mix?
yeah, what you saying?
Oh, you want to start a man when I'm playing about?
If you ask him why I run a while ago, ask him why I run a while ago.
Yeah, where run, bro?
Because of music playing in the background and me want to turn it down, brother. Me always fact why I miss this thing. Now, let me ask you a question. How much game Mikel Antonio play for Jamaica? From 2021 till now. How many games Mikel Antonio play for Jamaica? Yeah.
Maybe about him playing at the maybe about 6-7.
No, from 2021 till now. 2022. He played 15 games. And they only scored 4 goals for Jamaica. And played 1 hat-trick for Jamaica. So out of 15 games, he made 5 goal contributions. Shamar Nicholson in the same time period plays 12 games for Jamaica, scored 5 goals and 1 assist, 50% goal contribution. Which one is more lethal for Jamaica?
Lethal for Jamaica, but when I last time both play a game.
Oh, he said, Mr. Mix, he must say that Mr. Nicholson
Me not telling you
played
about
since the
no
last
goal,
time.
but when I last time both
He
play a
played for
game.
Jamaica. Like, my issues and
Like club, me not talk about Jamaica.
Oh, brother,
No football at all.
this one I answer, brother. This one, you see, some little technicality on our go for irrelevant to me. Hold on, Tennessee. Hold on. This is why I call it a technicality. I did not select Jamaica team. The so-called footballing brains in Jamaica selected the team. And when I look at the list of person who is there, Boza is there. Now, I take it from that standpoint that and I look. If you select a player, I'm going to assume that this player is ready to play.
Yeah, but
So,
you have start.
eh? But
But
this
you
man
have start.
is statistically better than Michael Antonio. He plays for Jamaica.
Yeah, but Mr. Mix, you haven't played football in the past. What? When last you make
So
And
it?
I
why
start to
About
give
pick
you a
4 or 5
question.
months.
Why they pick
At,
him?
Me
at the
have to
under
tell you
Why they
just
pick
23.
him? Why they
Could
pick
be
him?
me have to win.
politics.
Me have to win that
Could be
play again.
Why
politics.
they pick him?
Could
Hmm?
be politics.
Because
But
he
me not
Why
performed for
they
question.
pick
Jamaica.
him?
I mean,
Because he performed for Jamaica. Because it's when he
me
don't
not
perform for
question.
his club, he
Me not
perform
question
for
him in that
Jamaica.
team in you know me. But me
Brother,
ask you,
me rather
where you
him
go start that
start
man?
than Mikel Antonio.
Well, you know what football.
No, another thing, Tennessee. That's why we're gonna do one. That's why we're gonna do one thing on the YouTube space I call Coaches Corner. We're gonna teach some topics about coaching and some things we'll look at when we are select teams. We select teams some of the time they have a stats, and if we we not use emotion and eye alone.
No,
We have
and
stats.
emotion me I use.
Yeah, but Mr.
Rude boy.
Pachi, he's saying that Shemar
And emotion
Nicholson haven't
rude boy.
played football for the last 4 months competitively.
I have to start. But
That-
Hold
what
on, he not play for Jamaica
As a
within
coach-
a condition, so over 4 months
When last
competitive.
when last was that?
When last was that?
Not July that, Bridget.
No.
Oh, you know.
Which month we now? Tomorrow September.
Yeah, but you say 4 months.
3
That's almost
months.
2 months. That's almost 2 months. You like kick a ball.
Make up on the mind.
And you
You
have
see
to
me
start over a
about-
man. We play pre-season and start 2 Premier League games. And you have to start both over him. When I play football for 2 months.
But this is the fact that
We
loom
never did know
over.
same name not playing at the under 23.
Well, no,
And I
this
think
is
not
the
playing
fact.
at under 23 that kind of tough.
This
Eh?
is the
No
fact.
match condition.
This is the fact that loom over your head now. When you come on training, right? That's why the 2-day training them. Who look the best in that training? Then you pick who over start.
Me you know. Can you know
Yeah.
the start yet?
You know, I go pick just based off stats alone. You know, I go look on the training and say, who fit my system, run my system for the 2 days, whatever time you have, who no fit tonight, bench. Who fit tonight,
And
start.
Mikel Antonio go start. I ask Christ.
So
Yeah,
you
me
see
know that
MacClaren,
too. After I coach on me. If me some many coach in that start, boss.
No, Mikel Antonio go start. Man.
Oi,
Coach on me.
first of all,
Based
hold
on what you
on,
just said.
stop.
Based
Stop,
on what you
stop,
say, and
stop.
true.
Oi, stop. Stop. You don't know me. Because if you knew me, you would not make that statement. If I was the coach, first of all, if that's what you tell them now, play competitive for 4 months, him winning at the shot inside and I was playing. That's the first thing to comment. Eh? What? Me not have time to fix it. Me not call Corey Burke. Brother, your man pick a team. Hold on.
When last time this play a match?
When last one?
When last time this play a match?
The last time we there when Jamaica they are over.
So same thing about that too? No play. So you go start kind this.
what kind of
I didn't say we have to start, so we can pick other players.
But it's not a team.
Eh?
Dick's not trained consistently with Charlton.
Dick's not a team.
But me not
Even we can
understand
pick
that's
somebody now. Yo, you try around the facts and the situation. The situation is, I am not looking at trivialities of the whole thing. I am looking at the team that was presented in front of me. This is the squad that they present in front of me. I am of the view that the person who picked this squad must pick the squad based on information. Not sure.
No, but what me I say, brother?
Hold on. Don't come with me with technicality. Don't come with me with technicality. Eh?
No, you have to start Michael Antonio. I'm the only one who
You don't have to
You
because
can't say that.
stats show that Boza has produced more than our Antonio produced in a shorter time. This stats show Boza take 12 matches, Antonio take 15, and Boza 4 more and something on him.
And the football, yeah, all right. In the last 2 games for Jamaica and Copa. All right, now Copa America. What about Anthony? Which one play better?
No, yeah, not try fix me. Not try fix.
Because you don't start here look for. Me say na Copa America, the last tournament to play. Who look better in that tournament?
I don't remember 2 months ago that.
Now you see? You remember?
2 months ago that.
Go move the car again. Can't pull the shot down.
Eh?
You see? You see? Me. Yeah, all right. Me not say no. Me still say no. Michael Anthony not score no goal if Jamaica be a while now. Still, see?
Yes,
But me I say, if you have a man who play, competitive football, and a man when not play. Me not say, oh, you have to start him when not play, okay?
The man score 1 goal in a whole lot.
Let me ask you a question, Tennessee. If you are the head coach something, and there's a committee with competent persons to pick a squad, give you. Aren't you not going to assume all the players are ready to play in whatever matches they're supposed to play?
Me pick both that in that squad. May I tell you?
Or you not picking a thing, get that squad, brother.
The only thing don't know, I start him.
So why difference if him start? Why difference?
What do you mean why difference if he start?
Yeah, because you are use one Tennessee. You use one technicality, but you use it wide. You use it for Kayem Dixon and you use it for Bowser, which both of them is totally different. So I try to understand where you come off with now, because I use it for Kayem Dixon and it kind of baffle me now. Like,
you can't baffle me. Me can't say this name to me.
The coach pick his squad?
I am saying to you.
Coach have big suggestion, but not easy.
Okay.
Go pick his squad then.
Anthony, you me
Because making the speed.
You and me. You and me.
Who pick the squad? That's alleged.
Speed.
Me not go to that. Me not say the foolish things.
Oh, speed pick the squad. Speed their coach.
I mean, believe that neither.
Well, you're not believe it, but I reality.
No, I don't believe that. Start pick the squad.
The president as well as the side selector.
Yeah,
job mix, you know. What make your job mix, man?
No, Tennessee, but you have to go silent, you know, because of speed, you have to come in an argument. You know, Cavaliers and speed and matches. So, party now go say nothing to when have the information, yes or no. Him a go withdraw from the conversation.
Gunners Bar stayed on Tennessee. But let me say something. All right. Remember that Mr. Speaks got a battery a couple of weeks ago from Cavaliers. So anything that he expressed now is based off, trying to get a comeback to try say something against.
Mr. Ansi, I have a question for you.
Right.
Phoenix. Here,
United, yeah?
What are your takes? I said this before I'm going further. I love anything that I believe that will improve the league in any way, shape, and form and part. Not a big fan of Mr. Butler and his ways, but I am a fan of him being a part of a club. Now I can see on a day-to-day or over a period of time his philosophy where I preach about. Because it is easy to dominate the schoolboy league if you have a lot of money. I tell you. And those players where I'm always a call on me never seen or hear about, these are the opportunity to see a lot of them. Because I heard that they run some of them they on tour, them not really assigned to no club as yet, but the academy. So I'm glad to hear that. My son also signed for the club and him go play as well. So I look forward to see all of this. I look forward to the Premier League. No matter what we do, I subscribe and I watch.
Tennessee about no JP I watch it.
Me I watch.
Sorry, I know you are double. Sometimes I feel like you're on double by saying, but sorry.
I never bought no JP, brother. Me to watch the JP when me live at Jamaica every Sunday.
Nah.
So why when double come on anything you're accepting foolishness?
No, double that different. Hold on, double about team point and me have my point. Me born a specific player. Me not born the whole league. Me want mix player them come in with that player more time. I can tell me I can afford it. Some. Yeah,
What in Kyle Dixon? No, what in Kyle Dixon?
But the king, me know what? Me know what football because me not think it makes sense.
What in Douglas?
Hey,
No, when name Douglas. That's what
Tennessee,
Eh?
Tennessee never say. When you talk about whisper and Kyle Dixon, you burn you out. See, they don't live in your words because them
No,
man are going to
I
be
know.
the
Burn
future.
them out.
You burn me out, you burn
Alright,
me out, burn me out, man. I don't look at school,
go
I'm
ahead.
not
We do know.
them man thank you far advanced than we have, brother.
Hey,
Me know
No,
you
speaking
not
about
remember
this
that.
player,
alright.
you know, I'm very
So
worried.
where say? Where me put? Alright, think I am Dixon.
I'm very worried about Whisper.
Why?
Because the level at which the coach is going, the level of players he's signing, I don't think he's going to get that much opportunity nor looking. And it's going to stifle his career for a period of time. You know? I would like him to go to a not small team, but a team where will give him more game time. Probably Wolves, Nottingham Forest, somewhere where he will get more game time. Because at this young age, you need to play a lot of minutes.
Remember saying
Develop
injured
your
now,
Man,
just
there
got
you
one
Understand,
surgery, so come back till January.
You don't feel like Chelsea have that, you know what I mean?
Look at the type of players who Chelsea signed. Chelsea signed players for 105 million euros for 10-year contracts. They are not going to put them on the under 23. Mudryk, Madueke, Felix, Neto. Those players are not going to go down there saying I'm a boss.
Ted, let me say something. You know, me and Lisa Craig Butler last
Those players
night.
are 21,
And
22, 23.
Yeah, Lisa Craig Butler last night. They put on one show last night and what talk. And the person asking what's the difference with Whisper. And he make a comparison. He's a picture of Lukaku. And he's a picture of Leon Bailey. Those are individual players, right? But him say based on his understanding and his experience, right? Whisper possess both of those abilities. He's big and strong and can use bullet, and he have finesse with the foot and everything. So it's like just a 2-in-1 package. Him say unfortunately for Whisper is that he got injured because this summer Whisper would be in the first team at training. I'm sure if you not make his side, he would have been brought up until he got injured and have to do the surgery. So that really set him back.
I am not.
Injury a long time.
Understand that, you know. Me understand that, Mr. Means. But Mr. Means, you listen to what I say. And think about business-wise, right? Chelsea have 4 wingers that plays in Whisper position. Each one of these players are averaging over £1 million. They're on long-term contracts, and the coach says this is his future. These are the players that I want to bring me forward. You understand where I'm coming from now?
Mm-hmm. But Ted, I always say
this. Me not say Whisper not good enough. That's not the. But these players, when I look for Mudryk, when I look for Madueke score a trick just the other day, when I look for Felix, for them bringing Felix was told one of the best things coming out of Portugal. When I look for Pedro Neto. When you look on these players where them are talk about, you know, Nkunku, where them have to find someone put Cole Palmer, where they default white now and then, and Cole Palmer, the golden boy. All of these players plays in the same positions. Do you believe? Them just the Cole Palmer one 10-year contract. You know how much money they inside? They're not benching. Them rather running risk and make Whisper drop through the crack. And I believe if him stayed and continue to play at under 21, he's not gonna get enough, what you call it now, senior minutes when he need for him development. That is what me I look for. I believe if he had went to even Aston Villa, Wolves, West Ham, these are smaller teams that are bigger teams that are gonna play in Europe as well, possibly Europe, and he's gonna get game time.
But I feel like you're not talking properly still enough. Because at the end of the day, Chelsea was the team that took the risk to say, all right, let me take a player from Jamaica. All right.
Chelsea by everybody.
Yes,
Chelsea by everybody.
All right, Chelsea by everybody. The other club them we are talking about now come to Jamaica, come buy nobody. Right?
Sir. Mr. Well, I know. Let me tell you something. I heard the very same Craig Butler said, Whisper Richard got interest from many other clubs in the league, but he chose Chelsea. I don't know.
Who spend the money and who come in and who decide to take it up on the head? At Chelsea.
Hold on, man. I don't know and you don't know. I probably who come with the bigger money. And if that be the case, they were looking at the bigger money.
I want that about.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, tell me. Understand what you're saying? I preach the same thing about contract and everything. But what I not agree with it is that Chelsea took it up on them head to give him an opportunity. No. Nothing is wrong with a player going out on loan, but we have to just watch the process, bro. We can't just say, yo, him to go this and go this. The process, bro. It's a process.
Don't get me wrong, man. Yeah, I have nothing wrong with Chelsea getting him, That is not my beef. That is not my issue. Because Mr. Butler said he had interest from many clubs in Europe, especially more than one clubs in England.
What's the
issue? My issue is this. And what you understand. At this age, that was one of our next superstar coming out of the country. He should have been getting regular minutes. At least in 20 and in 30
regular minutes
in the senior team. Which will never happen.
Senior team?
Yeah, which will never happen.
But you just tell me the reason why I'm now getting minutes on the senior team.
Exactly the point. That's why I'm saying he should have gone for a smaller team.
No, him couldn't go because the smaller team never show him the interest, bro.
Oh, you know that and you know so they never go with the one to put.
You have to just work with what you see. You can't just think about the unseen, brother.
No.
You can't find unseen now, bro.
I can also have a conspiracy theory saying that, hey, they just went for the team with the bigger money. We don't know.
That conspiracy theory is not factual. It's not even near factual at all.
Yeah, but it can't.
No.
Because unseen, you're unfair because you are also the one who agree with me when you said. But let's say.
So unseen. All you know is man conspiracy theory.
But let's say Richards had interest in the Premier League from not just Chelsea. Am I right?
Brother, everything what let's say I truth.
When you can't just say that to
No, all of us he's a liar.
Me never said that, but I say and everything a man say I truth, bro.
Cause you didn't talk you see on way too.
That's what I say. But what we see happen is Chelsea come and buy him, so that me I work with. Chelsea give him an opportunity. If Chelsea want to loan him, if him get time out, good for him. And that team want right now. I have no issue with what going on right now. We just have to just rush the process and work with what is going on. The man, the rehabilitation now, and we are work with it. So me I say?
You wanna get me wrong, one of the most promising young players, and I'd love to see him. But I love to see him, do the best. Be the
but
best.
Adrian Reid, I think about Adrian Reid, Tennessee, because you know a JPL baller, so I'm just want to hear that.
You know, so me not bunny mouth because me think it's a youth where we have little potential and Whisper and Dixon get the same kind of treatment when get. So me not a problem with Adrian Reid tonight.
Mix, gotta come.
No, seriously.
And that means
We don't have a problem with Adrian Reid 19. Because
just stop, bro.
Whisper, my boy, they go to the same process. Whisper and Dixon go to the same process.
Yeah. You know who me think they're JPL too long now? I need to go now. Eh?
Okay.
Ian Zert needs to go now.
Don't be like you're not going for him. I one time I was the man.
You saw the man play last night? Right there. The man youth from Suriname, the one named Stein. That youth there. The man was scoring goal if I go in fit, JPL, Stein.
Is them bad?
Well, he make Mumpers and ball. He makes mix ball with it.
Me now get
I
sign up for ESPN. I'm still not get to watch the game. It piss me off. Waste of my $13.
Everybody may talk foolishness.
Me took again that man seen one.
what kind of ball?
Mix, Boss Thomas, I see a company platform, you cry, Virgin. 2-1, 2 low.
Mix a move like you hungry right now.
But you know what true.
As we tell you, once you come to Cavalier, that's once you come to Cavalier, you have argument, conversation with Pachi. Pachi one dimension. There was no balling, there was been an upset and quarrel about the floor performance. That's it.
Samix.
Yeah.
You feel about top of back in a building.
What? In come and him that a win already, not sure.
And that my ask you,
Boy,
sir. Anybody can win a match. How do you feel about Tapa being your head coach of your favorite team? That is my question.
Good question.
me prefer Tapa. Tapa was successful coach at Mount Pleasant. Me not see why he left my coach place.
Does Tapa play the football that you like to see?
I know what matter about what we like to see. Right now is about results.
Nick, not all them things they don't
So how you talk about him Algrim and feel
Oh, you
know
put no Tapa
Very
national team.
good.
Oh,
There's a very good national team when you bring heap of professional from England to come play big. No five man them out here look corner street they can boy them. Lord, they just tell me cool go back and come from England come play big.
but
You must be mad.
Auntie, which way so mix club move funny? All speed get you.
No. Don't use that word there. We don't move nobody. No. Cheer up that thought. Change the word.
Speed smart, you know?
Eh?
Speed smart.
Change that word.
You from that one game time and Cavaliers are the best game time plus they got chief win and then semi-final.
That's when I fool decision me was a club man. Because the brother, the youth there, I want one wicked ball, the brother.
You know, so youth a play, man, and wait till get fit.
One of the by the way.
In we can have everything with our month that right now, we can't tell you that.
Anyway, let's see an article, tell me if it's true and see say Damian Ferguson has decided to go back to Mount Pleasant and Austin are going to take up helm. Is that true?
Yeah, man, I'm going to read it right now, see the on the screen.
Well, I don't know about the local man, them, so I chip out that session. Big up on them,
yeah? You see, you know, you what I talk about? It shows things like the JSL football, you see? Yeah, run.
Unseen, make you watch their football. Their football, they look funny for the TV.
But you hear him talk about him watch football, usually watch JPL and bring.
Me also watch
the JPL. JPL plays like a bill.
Me also watch
JPL play Rakal and Bob Racks.
I can't bring what my team, man.
Copy, man. I see what 1990 football I watch.
I can't bring about the league, me can't match the league again.
Anyway, let me read this. For immediate release, Mount Pleasant Football Academy announced the appointment of Coach Ferguson. The 30th of the year 2024, Mount Pleasant wishes to announce that Coach Ferguson has been appointed to serve as a member of the technical staff with immediate effect. This is a part of the mandate given to head coach Theodore Tapa Whitmore by club owner Peter Gold. The bill a technical staff that will ensure Mount Pleasant can compete at the highest level. Coach Ferguson engaged strengthens the club commitment, returning with high standard of professionalism. For media inquiry or further information, please contact Mr. Paul Christie, Sporting Director. Hey.
So, say we can assume say Ferguson had more money as the assistant more than the head coach.
Eh?
We are going to assume say Fergie I will get more money as an assistant coach at Mount Pleasant compared to what he would at the head coach at Portmore.
I think football is business now, Mr. Mix. And I think Portmore understand it was business. I think if Portmore owners never want this to go through, them could have hold Fergie as on the contract. Them could have moved. But I think business-wise, they saw that they could make something out of it as well. And hence they said, here we go. You go in there, tell Mr. Gould that I want X to buy out the contract. The contract is for 2 or 3 years. We're going to pay $3 million. So here we go. You tell me that I want this $3 million. And then you can go. Money up 50% of the pay now, or you pay all, whatever be the case be. I think put more cash out and a good business as well, because I think lucky business, some people just lucky in their life. I think the owners will put more cash out there. Eh?
I'm going to leave now.
You have to leave now. Gunners, boss. Gunners, boss. Gunners, boss.
You'll be here.
All right, Mr. Mix. Gunners boss.
Blessed everybody.
Gunners boss. Gunners boss.
Yo,
Yeah. So Damien Ferguson gone back at Mount Pleasant.
Damien Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Damien Ferguson? A coach.
Remember, say them they all get fired enough from Mount Pleasant, as in not retired. Mount Pleasant fired him. Yeah, one of the day put more on contract.
The coach
One
come
of the
back and the coach. And him bring
one of
back
the
his staff.
Yeah, one of they put more on contract, though, but him they put more on contract. Like, I don't know, still, I just feel like the league would have nice if we see Damien Ferguson versus Tapa still. Rather than team up back with Tapa again. Like, he just dropped the contest. He dropped the contest big time.
Tapa bring him back as him assistant. Then so
Tapa wanted him back, but you don't know. Money talk and some walk, you know.
Well, Tapa. So, okay. But Mr. Mix, everybody got off iTunes.
Yeah, some people run, you know. So, we have 10 more minutes because we close off at 2:30. So, I just want to hear your take on it. So, like, it's a case.
Really, on it, yeah, not my team. I really care about it.
No, but I'm going to ask you the question, though. You, hold on, the Gunners boss. Hold on, the Gunners boss. You is a head coach. You get a head coach job at one club, right? You listen?
You freeze, man.
Gunners. You hear me?
Dude, you look like you dead, sir.
I'm not frozen, brother. You hear me now?
Yeah, I'm listening here. Loud and clear.
All right, so you was a head coach at your club, right? You got a contract as a head coach. Your previous coach released you, did not sign back a contract. I had some players, so different coaches, and said to you that, hey, they are moving to the direction of the academy players. They want to give the academy players the opportunity. You watch that club buying, you watch that club buy a lot of JPL star players, right? In your opinion. They buy a lot of JPL star players. Not buying a lot of youth players, are using a lot of the academy players in the team. Right? So they went against their word there. You leaving your head coach job now to go back as an assistant. Would you take that job?
If it value more to me, of course.
In terms of money, right?
Maybe it's more than money, it's experience, it's comfort. There's more to life than money sometimes. You can't just look for that, Maybe
but remember, it's one big club, You get a head coach job at Portmore United. Portmore United is not no kill.
Well, you different, other people do things for different costs. So maybe it can be about the money. Because if I am getting more money playing, going back to Mount Pleasant, as I'm getting as the head coach of Portmore, why go through the struggle? There's more to it than that, though. Than just sometimes it's more than money. Because we see.
Look like Gunners boss having some internet issues.
Nah, man, me not have no issues. Me hear that sound, but me don't know where I go. Look, coming back. You not hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
That me I tell you, me don't know where I go. And me hear a little thing. Look like me set the screen. Me set up the screen so it'll give me a thing. But you're not hearing anything different from me talking, no?
No, man, you're clean, man. Everything clean.
Yeah, man. So that is it. You have to, you know, as the media man now, you have to go see him and have that conversation.
Wait. Got it in the car.
Ted, you're there back. You can't go up on the road, Ted.
Yeah, me did it. Yeah, but that do one quick little rating. But me don't know, man. Me don't know. What can I build?
I look at you this.
Yes.
I look at you this.
Yeah, man. Ben Francisco winning coaches. Then, yeah, so you think about Damian Ferguson
Yeah.
now, back to Mount Pleasant.
Damian Ferguson where?
Back to Mount Pleasant.
Honestly,
Assisting.
my views is he should have stayed at Portmore and started his own career, you know. Show what he can do by himself. I think that because it doesn't matter what happened. Yes, he will be credited, but Tapa will get all that credit. No matter what happened, no matter how much work he wants to put in, the head coach will get most of the glory. I really think he's a sharp mind, and I think he would have done Portmore some justice.
But you don't feel why where's there?
Huh?
I think Portmore cash out.
Yeah, because he wanted to go back to where Tapa was. What I'm saying, he should have stayed.
Not necessarily
I think
wanted
he would have done more for his career.
I think all right. So if him the one going in my opinion, like you know, he would have run go by himself. He wouldn't really say anything. Like I think the clubs, the club owner for Portmore said to him, say, hey, a business in a brother.
Nah, man.
Me, yeah,
If
man.
he wanted to stay, he would have stayed.
No, if he want to stay, he could have stayed, but me look point that way. Look point the money way, you know. Then if, all right, Ted, you are in a club. You say you want me to come coach a team. We don't know him say, yo, you're gonna look, you're gonna see some money around across your face soon because of me. Boom. Them say them want me. And you say to yourselves as one of the club, right, the club that want me coach, you know. But me do my contract to sign. Contract value $5 million. I wonder if we can get that $5 million off of it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
hold
saying?
on the Patrick. Hold on there.
Unseen.
Yeah.
Give me a quick second.
You see,
Yeah, yeah.
before Ted say forgive me a second, he might take a call.
My phone connect to the car.
Oh, that's why I did that feedback. I come back in and see that.
I say my phone connect to the car, so
you see that question there?
disconnect and go back to my AirPods.
You see that question where you ask
Go on,
and see.
man.
You're a coach, you know, and you run a media platform, you know. This is something where you go grab get an interview from, you know. You come here and ask me all kind of questions about the coach person. What you want with it? Going a reckless speculation. Me personally.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you ask me question when me no know.
Reckless speculation where you're going.
Pachi,
Yeah.
I'm back here now. Why you hear me? Out of Rudolph, Austin, and Damian, who do you believe can bring Portmore the furthest?
Damian.
Good. Now, if I am a club owner, if I get qualified to the CONCACAF League,
and he look like he's dead again.
yeah,
Go
man,
down to freeze up, man.
are you play the music in the background?
My phone
Nah,
no
turn it down.
freeze. And me
Alright,
freeze.
my question to you now, Parchment. If
You know how long you're there?
if Damian can bring Portmore United to the CONCACAF League, where does Portmore stand to make more money?
That's true.
That is business. That a business.
That's a
It's
long
because
term
he
goal.
want me. I tell you, say because he want go back.
That's a long term goal for sure. But maybe they might look on the fight. They might look on the $5 million now.
Yes, and then you get relegated out of the league. And you don't at the bottom. Cause Portmore not playing the ball.
So Portmore not relegated, man. The players with them.
Well, we cannot overdo the relegated, but Portmore not playing the ball.
Maybe
Portmore
them not gonna
playing
make
the
it.
ball.
Maybe them not gonna make it as a top 3. But
And let me ask you a question now. For Damian, which one is better for if him and Tapa bring Mount Pleasant to the CONCACAF and he brings Portmore, which one credit his career more?
him bring Portmore, man.
Ask brother, so it's all about money now. Not really. Him want to get more money than Mount Pleasant than he run now. He might think short term.
You have a point there, so you have a definitely point. But I'm personal opinion still, personal choice.
Yes, I mean, I kill him for that. As
Me know me personally.
I would have never done
would
it.
have stay at Portmore, me personally.
I
It's a
have
reason
to.
why. Come
Because I
on,
am
go
a
against.
coach, you know. Tom, you know, general.
No
You
one
are
go
a
against
coach.
people and beat people, brethren. That's what me stay.
What do you mean I say, my boss? You are a coach. This is your job. This is how you
Me
make
da
your bread.
feel
You want to
so
coach.
sweet
You
to
want
go
to
against
coach at the
Papa.
highest level, not true?
Bro,
Same.
you hear me, Ted? Ted, me da feel sweet
Yeah.
to go against Papa as my friend.
Yeah, man. If you know, say I beat him every time.
That to that set the Premier League on fire, bro. You gotta have, what I'm not gonna you gotta have Butler versus with speed, right?
Yeah.
Then you have Tapa versus what his name?
Fergie.
Fergie. And then you have what his name again? Dookie versus Speed or Dookie versus Whitmore again. Then you have
The guy with
Brazilian.
that Mullines wrote very good too, you know. What his name?
You have Thomas
Mullines,
Tunga Mullines.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
You have Thomas Tunga Mullines, Magrat coach.
Yeah.
Versus a Tapa versus a Speed and versus a Zappa from Montego Bay.
Me not have no
Illeague-
faith in my
illeague
boy
at
that we got done bowling.
The league at Philip
Yeah.
no Philip
Mm.
football. Yeah.
Me not really. Me not have much
No.
faith in it. I mean, he's a good coach. I think he's done well over the years, but
Semi-final
winning one.
also.
not a winning
Semi-final
one.
then that's it.
You know, I think highly of him, but you know.
Yeah,
But
man,
as me I
good
say,
coach,
Mr.
good youth coach in terms of developing youths and get them to play.
Yeah, man, I'm a
Yeah.
good boy, man.
But
But
when it come on to win championship, he's not the coach.
you see the funny
Mm.
thing, as me say, for me, I think that, as me say, in my opinion, as a coach, as a man who I believe is aspiring to be one of Jamaica's best head coach, going back is generally a retrograde step as it relates to his career.
Yeah, because
Isn't
me feel like him smart. Him and a smart-minded young coach in Jamaica who
Yeah.
me always admire in terms of him progressing in football as a coach.
You know, I played against him, you know. I remember time
Mm.
we played against him and we see him and him come to me, we talk, have a short conversation. Very encouraging man, and you know, he's a man with
You know,
very
so he's a
simple.
GC man, right?
Yeah, he's a very simple guy and nothing.
Yeah,
you know.
man. Easy going. Good somebody
Easy
for
going.
deal with.
But as I said, I just believe, say, yo, you have to understand and realize when it's your time. And I think
feel like-
this was his time.
I feel like him should call and team to do some agent work for him. I mean, I tell him the
This
truth.
was his time. When I tell him, that be, look,
That's
you
a big
want
man.
to be the best.
Don't
you
watch the
aspire
$5
to be
million
the
or the
best.
$10 million we have to get, or the $50 million we have to get.
You have to think.
Think about your career and how much money you can make long term.
Because remember, you know, he no go back. No coach, no team ever have two head coach.
Because I want
He's
thing
an
is sure
assistant.
about.
He's
I
an
want thing is
assistant.
Ted.
No matter what you want to do, head coach I get the credit.
I want him to know about in a JPL football. I say anytime Speed beat Mount Pleasant, a coach get fired.
Yeah, but believe a lot. You know what the funny thing? Honestly, firing that guy after one game, I think
about
was crazy.
Think about it
But
now.
when you are spending money where man has spent, I can't
Remember, so the man contract never renew because of Speed, you know, at the end of the Premier League, you know. You see that?
It's a speed of the coach break and the coach maker.
Right. And when time Dookie did it, Dookie get beat in front of Speed too, you know, you see that? And then in the first game of the CCC, sorry. Coach get fired again, you know. And if Mount Pleasant play back Cavaliers again, they might beat again, you know.
Let me tell you the honest truth. I am an admirer of Speed, but I genuinely don't like. You see me, you know the type of football I like. You know the team that I support. So you figure that part there.
You're right.
I'm not a big fan. I don't like the way. But game results. So I give him credit for that. Without no doubt, Speed has been the best coach in Jamaica for the past 2 years. No doubt. But do I like watch Cavalier play? No. Would I pay my money to go watch Cavalier play? No. But you know.
Me pay my money and watch them play against Mount Pleasant, Arnett and them team, big team. They play really good when they play against them big team in a JPL. I think to improve Cavaliers football, in my opinion, Ted gone. I think Ted.
Yeah. Chip out a while ago. They say
I think we improve Cavaliers football, I think now speed up. I think about going technologically wise, yeah. Having the GPS monitor to see certain things, having the video analyst sending information.
He's an old-fashioned guy.
Yeah, but him understand what it takes. He's not only old-fashioned, him understand what it takes to win the JPL.
True.
For win the JPL, you know, if you listen to OM talk, you know, hard, you know, bro.
Well, you have to give me props. He has been either in the semi-finals or the finals consistently for the past couple of years. So he knows something that the rest of them don't know. But what I'm saying is that you have to understand. A lot of people don't understand that winning alone don't breathe. You don't know if you know this, but let me tell you this. A lot of people don't. Winning alone don't breed what you call fan base.
True.
Attractive football does, because whatever you want to put it, football is an entertainment.
True.
And scoring and sitting behind the ball, like people want to see entertaining football. That's going to bring out the mass. That's going to bring your supporters. That's going to improve the brand of football. One of the reasons why people loves Real Madrid, and a lot of people don't. Real Madrid by the best stars in the world. So right time we don't even work out, but they are flashy.
Yeah, but Real Madrid,
are brilliant to get the fans going.
Real Madrid don't really keep ball.
No, but they provide entertainment.
Them just direct and skill.
Yes, but they provide a high level of entertainment.
Them play like how Brazil normally play.
When Zidane was there, it was a masterclass watching him glide across the pitch. When they had Robinho was a skill. So you can go on and on them passes. You look on players that they brought there that bring flashes of brilliance, so it excites the fans. Because they know them can't play the football the Barca play. No, what Barca did was the opposite. Barca master exciting, passing, moving football with people attracted to, because they realize they don't have Real Madrid money.
Mm-hmm.
You hear where I come from?
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. If you look on both teams, Real Madrid had the most stars, far more stars passed to Real Madrid than Barca. And that's just how they do their thing. And that's the thing with Mr. Speed. Like I said, I love the fact that he's winning. But Cavaliers is a nightmare football.
But you have to look point, you know. A lot of people, football is business, you know.
On it play attractive football to me.
Yeah, on it play, but then lose. On it play very attractive, but then lose.
I know. But out of on it and Cavaliers, who have more fans.
But the fact that now give them money at Jamaica, Virgin. Fans them are going to the stadium. We don't give them no money, brother.
In the local, remember in the boss, you have to think about money at all level. So
okay.
To get to where you want to go to CONCACAF, you need money building up to that. Not true.
All right. So which club in Jamaica profit out of the football? Which club in Jamaica? The last 2 years. Which club? Tell me.
Let me tell you something. You will never know, because everything is undisclosed. I mean, understand, so they might be to hide the tax purposes.
No, but me can't tell you because the information is out there. And it's Cavaliers.
Cavaliers sell 8 player, dumb bowling sell whole heap too. Arnett sell a lot.
We're not talking about the Cavaliers sell players overseas, brother. Cavaliers sell my boy there. When him again, we usually play for states. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, me know where you're talking.
Alright, you know me at that.
Yeah, me know where you're talking.
Cavaliers played in the CCC 3 years back to back. 3 years back. And every time them going, these are facts. Every time them going to the CCC, bro, them get 160,000. They go up every year.
US?
I'm gonna get a quote. Me get a quote for the first year that. We don't know how much for the second year. And then, hold on. When you go to the CC games, bro, right? If you go to the semi-final, you get a next portion money. When you go outside of the country, then pay for your plane fare and pay for your accommodation and your food.
Okay, I didn't.
Cavaliers, hold on. Then Cavaliers go to the champions of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. And next money that in a bridging. And if them the young go win one more match and carry FC Miami with Messi to Jamaica, is the next bag of money that you definitely lose 6 love in benefit monetarily.
True.
Just one more match.
Hey, me nah knock it in my boss.
We have to look on the bigger picture. Fans is there, yes. And fans,
Look,
Cavaliers
if you
are
want
them
to be,
you know.
if you want to be a
Slowly but
global
surely.
club, if you want to be a global club, no matter where you want, the fans is probably 50% one of the most important things, if no more. Fans are very important. Jamaica
you know-
is not big on merchant, but you see, any day we becomes a big clubs then become more merchant, like gears are more readily available at a better rate and quality and cost as well. And fans buying to it. You want the money they make up. You know much money. Like when I want you to understand that when Cristiano Ronaldo went to Juventus stock went up by almost 3 to 5%, and 90% of that was off shirt sales
Mm-mm.
and ticket sales. People just start buy tickets because they want to come watch it play. And it's the
All
same
right.
thing. I'm saying
can
if
fix that in Jamaica now?
if at the level, say for example, Arnett. I use Arnett as an example because them probably have one of the most accessible stadiums, mini stadiums that we can talk about.
Mm.
So for example, Arnett upgrade that stadium and they play an attractive brand of football. Whether Arnett is winning, losing, or drawing, once the football is attractive and the fans understand this branding and the jersey.
Yeah, man. Me glad you freeze, man. Because a long time you talk and you're not giving nobody a chance. Stay frozen, man. Yeah, man. Because you're supposed to be a very good coach the way how you talk a lot. And not give nobody no break. Because your peers, them listen to you. Anyway, a foolishness you talk about attractive football. Coach, that is done. Hear what you need to do. If you want to be a successful coach at any sport, go and watch that thing where them call them Moneyball. Analytics take out attractiveness out of sports, brother. Games are not played on attractiveness now. It plays on analytics. And if you're a
It
coach, you
depends
know
on
what
where
you're
you
talking
are.
about. So analytics now have nothing to track about football. It's how much time you can pass the ball to the next player to get it into the goal. That's what Moneyball is about. That's what basketball is about. That's why when analytics tell you say you don't have to dribble and break down everybody to get to the basket and get 2 plus a foul. Instead, you have the Steph Currys of the
All
world.
them
which
stuff
can
that
shoot
depends
threes.
on where them man.
So analytics of them are using a football now. So that's why nobody now look for these uber talented wingers and uber talented forwards and uber talented players to dribble down and cut out and those attractiveness. Them they are when Pele them and them man they that play football, brother.
You
Them
can't
they
say
are
that.
money ball
You
player
buy
now.
Xavier and Xavier that those type of player.
And not only that alone, the next thing where you're wrong again, pan. Paying customers cannot pay these kinds of money. After the pandemic, even the pandemic show we say leagues can make billions of dollars without having a fan in that stand. They don't care about it. When they make their deals and they make their TV deals, they don't care about you coming to their stadium and the little concession and the little parking. It is important. Hold on, man. Hold up, no man. Me never interrupt you, man. Let me finish, man. And then me I got mute again and make you talk. So it is important, but it is not as important as the money they are getting from Apple, Amazon, and all these TV right people who are bidding for their thing. Until we can have some people where we can get a TV right deal with, where we can get some streaming to put the thing across the world, and we have a product they can pay we for a winning product. We're not going to get nowhere domestically than where we at right now, and maybe at one step every 10 years. So that's all me I gonna say. But the attractive thing in a football in sports no work no more, boss. Analytics are do it now. Even in a track and field, you know, see, ESPN Sports Science Lab come up and tell you these things, you know. Yeah.
But you know, Gunners boss, you know, say JPL lose revenue.
Bolano, ESPN analyze football in America and America only. American-based concept doesn't work in Europe. Europe is different. How we operate in Jamaica, especially in a football level, is different. You know, me now say that most of what you say is not true. Yes, money drives so many things. But to get to that level, you have to start with the basics. No, the reason why the sponsors run down the schoolboy football is because of the fan base and nothing else. What? You think the side like tacky play excited football? No. Here's the fan base. Is that they know that a lot of people is going to see their product. You see me I come from Ansi.
Yeah.
And not more than that. So if a team don't have a good fan base, you could have money ball from now till die kingdom come. That now go happen. No sponsors is gonna come to see you. You think say who sponsor Oats I go faster Oats I go sponsor one team like with them down in the lower division say St. Mary's United that one of them club there. Mad nobody now watch that. The day Cavalier drop out of the Premier League then lose the sponsors because it's all about views. People are come watch you, they want sponsor you get because sponsors you think sponsors care about team? No. Sponsors care about the persons who are watching the team.
And then, of the sponsors in Jamaica, the corporate Jamaica is not going with the sport as other people are doing. So it is difficult to grow the sports depending on corporate sponsorship because they are not doing it. They refuse to do it. They want to come on board when it's a winning thing. Grace Kennedy, I believe, been the sponsor of track Champs for years, right?
Yeah.
And they are still the sponsors of Champ, are the main sponsors, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, what are they doing? Corporate Jamaica, Grace Kennedy, one of our biggest company. People like Jamaica Flour Mills, people like Cement Company. What are they doing for the sports to help the sports grow? Definitely.
Especially persons like Cement that destroy so much of our environment. They should invest a lot in sports. Jamaica backside as well. But them people don't care. But what the reason when you look on KFC who give is how much $100 million the other day, they could have done it for the Premier League, but the schoolboy football currently draw more views.
Oh, that is where I wanted to interrupt you when I fall off the street earlier. Schoolboy, the other one a few years ago, I was on a radio station and I was telling someone that a guy that college football, you live in Florida, tell me when me lie, and tell me when me evil, College football is bigger than majority is the first or second biggest sport in America.
Yeah, man.
College football is professional football for
multi-billion-dollar industry.
College football and everything is after that. If you have an NBA Finals game on right now and you have Georgia playing Alabama, nobody will be watching the NBA.
Yeah, man. College football massive over here, man. You can tell all you can know. If you see the cars driving around, you see everybody with them bumper stickers.
People, you have to understand, say, the schoolboy thing always going to be big, because people are going there, the family dynamics and the community dynamics. And that's why when people are saying, bring it back to the national team now, people are saying, oh, the people them are not pulling up the stadium and people are not pulling up the stadium. People are not pulling up the stadiums to watch kids they don't know. A lot of kids they don't know. They want to know that. The people from Arnett Garden want to know that. Some youth from over Arnett Garden, Dixon them and them man they on the team, The people them from over Cassava Peace want to know say Leon they on the team, So we know we are going to watch one of the youth them where we know about you. But if we bring everybody from England, America and these places, it's not a bad idea, As you did touch on it earlier, it's not a bad idea if it is bringing us success, But at the same time, the fans will be feeling left out because they have no one they like or know to watch.
We have to find a way to balance it. Incorporate the best young talents that we have. And I think them do that. I think when you look at Kaim Dixon, if Whisper never injured, I show him that make the team. Even this guy with them calling there from God, him as well. So I think them do a good job so far. I genuinely not believe I see anybody in the local Premier League when is an automatic call up so far. And taking in consideration that the season they ever started, most of them they even match fit, not match ready yet. Yeah, you can't even knock it too hard. But over the years, I've not seen a lot of players who stood out in the local Premier League as an extraordinary talent. Where I said, Jano, even most of our leading goal scorers, if you look on the conversion ratio, yes, a man scored 19 goals. Half time kick 100 shot off a goal. So I think that warrant a call up. And when you go up on a bigger stage, you're not going to get that level of opportunity to score one goal.
So T, where you used to coach at?
Spanish Town High, Charlie Mount. Yeah.
Okay, so why you quit the coach? No, I'm not gonna say quit because that's
Come to Linstead FC.
Oh, Linstead FC as well.
Where you coaching now? Since you
I'm not coaching now, you know. Currently, I'm not. I'm not coaching today. I'm in the States. I'm doing other stuff. And I'm working towards getting more accreditation. I already have a bachelor's, but accreditation in this time and age, you can never too much. If you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but the more the better. You know, you go to America, regardless of where anybody wants. America is the land of opportunity. So when you go there, you take disadvantage of all the situations and make the best of it. You know.
Yeah, man. So I basically
Don't try to go out here and be a 87 or a 90 or none of that. Just don't try to be a statistics in the city. You know. Just make yourself great, make yourself proud, and do the best you can. You know.
Definitely.
So family, you know, come for worse, you come for better. You see it? So all you gotta do is stay sucker free and do what's good for you. You hear me, son?
Yeah, man. Definitely. So, you know, we love the sport, so we'll keep ourselves updated and embracing the system and what is going on locally and abroad as much as possible.
Yeah, man. You see, me's a man where for years, you know, I've been fall out of the sports of Jamaica, you know, but you see them YouTube people, you know, some of them, the one them where a real man, them will not easy get sensitive and catch them feelings as you troll them. Because I don't know how unseen others want to sit on this platform and talk about athletes and coaches and administration every day, and as soon as you talk about them, they're mad. They get their mind is up in a bunch, acting feminine. So this is the few people that when me decide that me will be supporting moving forward, which is only a few. Them have to can tolerate me because them know that most of the time me not interested in a much sports. Me is a man where hear how my thing go now. Me like the hijinks.
Mm-hmm.
You live in Florida, right? So
yeah.
you must have tuned into the Dan Lebatard show at some time during the time in Florida.
Yeah.
You tune into that show, Dan Lebatard with Stugatz, right?
No, you know, me hear of it, but I've never tuned into it much because honestly, I've watched mostly ESPN, and even me, I watch the ESPN talk show. They're so biased as it relates to the United States. They really pay them much, man. Them too biased.
Dan Lebatard show used to depend on ESPN for 20 years, and him leave ESPN and start his own thing now with that thing.
Podcast?
Medalock, yeah, but them on YouTube now.
Okay.
Him on YouTube and him depend the anywhere you get your podcast, you can.
Yeah.
And them also on Max, them on Max, them on because of them I build the DraftKings network, you know. So them depend DraftKings network and all these other platforms. But here what for them thing now is me like the fun side of sports. Me can't bother with the headache and the whole heap of things that make people get angry. And then again, me like to get some people angry also. So most of the time, you now find me go with the popular views, you know, because the popular views is always go along to get along and fanboys, you know what I mean? Fanboys want you to agree with them, and if you not agree with them, you're not recognized. But that's not me. When we go America 1993 for the first time, we stop at Brooklyn, New York, and every Jamaican who me know in a New York was a Patrick Ewing and a New York Knicks fans. You know which part who becomes my team and new and upcoming team in the league, the Orlando Magic, because I like the rivalry. You understand me?
Yeah.
Anyway, people, we're in the show now, you know, we're on the show, man.
All right.
Big up, respect.
We'll talk after the game.
Ted.
It was a good show.
Ted.
Yeah.
Ted.
Hold your head up, sir.
We have one show we're going to do here. It's called Coach's Corner. So
Definitely.
what we are going to do is we are going to select some topics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Such as like safeguarding, leadership, session planning, what goes into when you're doing a session, objective based, technical one. I go through all them something about I got them step by step. So we start with safeguarding first. So yeah, Mr. Meeks, Mr. Peart, I try to get Mr. Peart, Mr. Speed upon it too as well. So each person, so we have different personality, different topics. And then we have persons who come and come question them and ask them. So more invite you on as well to be a part of it. Come share your
Yeah.
knowledge.
Just
You
send the
understand?
link for the chat go already. Once me now work live.
So we can educate people, not you?
Long time. We have think we don't goddamn give you knowledge we keep for ourselves.
That's what my coach I do. I keep the tactical part to myself and not teach you them.
Me even know if you execute it right. So me even not good up. That's knowing and execution are two different.
True. Anyway, big up,
Yeah.
respect, enough love. See you again soon.
Alright, my boss.
Yeah. All right, people. The end of the show at 7 o'clock in the evening. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for another show. Big up on yourself. Thanks for coming on. Big up to the persons in the watching right now who did not comment and who comment. Big up on yourself. Yeah, everybody who come on the platform, Mr. Meeks, Victoria Sports family. Big up on yourself. 1C Sports TV family. Big up on yourself. All right, a new way out like the stream. And I say goodbye and see you guys next time.